Let me see what you have! Annoying! No!
Hi Zash, hi Peachy, how you both doing? Hope you're doing wonderfully today. Nice, glad to hear it. Mystic, congrats on being second. Zasha missing out. Peach, okay, Peachy, please forgive me, Peachy. I thought when you said a teenage boy fell on you, that he didn't literally fall on you. I'm so sorry. How? Oh, I have many questions that I should probably save for when the stream actually starts. Paris, hello. What do you mean sets volume to 14? What do you mean? Oh no, Peachy. Hello everybody, wee wee, how are we all doing today? Hope we're doing well. Harris, Peachy, Zasha, how are things? How are we all doing? Hope we're doing fantastically. Peachy's over there up on the fudging rooftops blowing bubbles at me. How's everyone doing?
Back by unpopular demand, me!
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Kai, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. The stream right, okay, right, no, Harris. So here's, okay. Is 14 a high volume or a low volume? Like, there's no context here, right? When with my really old PC, I had my volume set to 12 constantly because everything else was really loud. And so 14 would be a little high for me, but now on this PC, I've set my volume to 100 constantly. So 12 would be, 14 would be really low. Like, what volume level we're going at? It's an okay volume. So what the fudge does your message mean? Anyway, Akai, how are things? I hope you're doing well. Okay, no, so what happened was Akai randomly in the middle of my fudging workday said, hi, can we play Split Fiction tonight on stream? I'm free. Mind you, I was fudging exhausted by this point, and I still kind of am now. And absolutely not in the mood to deal with more of our oh my... You have something to say, Peachy? You have something to add? You just finished karaoke? Nice, how was it? Also, this is a really unfortunate angle, I just want to say, by the way. So unfortunate. Peachy jump scare. Literally, you jumped on me. That sounds weird. This is the only 14 we're playing 14. Oh, I get it now. And you're joining. Yay. You did really well. We love that for you, Akai. We love that for you. Oh my god, look who it is. It's Mystic. Sing Judgment. What the fudge is Judgment? One day you'll be comfy enough to actually sing on stream. You know what, Akai? Until that day, you do whatever makes you comfortable, you know? Take your time. Do what you need to do to get yourself to the position where you feel content with doing that, you know? No one's forcing you to. Yeah, because... So, okay, hold on. Let me get this straight. I'm trying to, like, you know, really remember the members of the community I have right now. We got Mitch, who every single stream comes in and asks us it's SWOTOR. And now we have Harris, who's every single stream manages to find some way to weave Yakuza into it. We got Peachy, the fudging gremlin. Akai, the one who thinks I hate her. Mystic, the one who encourages self-explosions. Speaking of the devil, fudging SpongeBob? Wait, where does SpongeBob come into this? Wait, where does wait. How does SpongeBob come into this? That was so on cue, and the best part is, Mystic would have had at least some stream delay, so it would have been completely unprompted, and it would have been complete coincidence, is what I'm trying to say. Unless Mystic just saw where I was going with it. He was like, AJ's listing things people do. My time has come. You called out of work because of... What happened? Okay, please spill the beans, unless you don't want to or can't for legal reasons. But to the extent that you can and do wish to, please spill the beans. Peachy had no... Oh yeah, Peachy didn't know the exact landing. But I mean, look, Peachy's done parkour. Peachy could probably estimate how close it would have been. Maybe I'll... Yeah, exactly. Fudging... The timing on that was incredible. The Peachy joke got missed? Wait, what Peachy joke? Peachy had no way of knowing the exact landing. No? Creepy? Oh, cause creepy. I get it now. I'm gonna be honest, completely did not get it. Yeah, the creepy, cause my character was just looking up at Peachy. Yeah. Anyway, Peachy, new emote? You're given the 4... Oh, that one. Yeah, you did tell me this one. Is that you decided to call out of work because of that? Is that the cause? Yes. Yeah, you know what? So fair. Yeah, Cree Peachy. Obviously, your emotes have to start with Peachy, so like, or P, or like what, like whatever your emote code is. So you can't do Cree Peachy, but you can do Peachy Cree. It wouldn't have the same effect though. So you're just over it. No, that's so fair, Kai. That's like the most valid fudging thing. I would like to state for the record, now and forever, until something happens in the future, I do not, will not, as far as I'm aware to the best of my knowledge, hate Akai. So Akai, you can shut the fudge up with this defamation right now, okay? Cool. Glad we got that sorted. Now he's yelling. Oh my god. There is no yelling. There is just promising that I don't hate you. It's a promise. The transfer took a while. I was wondering why I hadn't seen you yet, considering
I'm gonna pet my bad dragon.
Oh my god. Hi Chibi, how are you? I've done nothing to Krile. Krile got captured and then probably experimented on, and I'm really terrified for her because I don't like... So, I have quite a few things in... I did this rant last stream. Firstly, Chibi, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Secondly, there were quite a few things in media that I'd, like, struggle to, like, pass and experience because it, like, really gets to me on a fundamental, like, core level. Human experimentation? Absolutely one of them. Absolute. Anything that changes what someone is? Can't handle it. The fudge are they doing to Krile? Hi Project, how you doing? Banana bread? I would love some banana bread right now. Can you like post some in the mail to my completely non-disclosed address because I don't want to dox myself? Use some magic. Get Santa to help you. I don't know. Thanks. How are you, Project? Congrats on mod again. I time a Kai out for 1 minute as a joke because someone redeems it and the Kai loses mod and thinks I hate her. You know, the world goes around. I'm in. Hacker voice. Hacker voice. I'm in. Oh my god, chat, we're a light party. That's crazy. Are you making chocolate cream? What is chocolate cream pie? What bracelets do I have right now? 276, 285. That's so much better. Wait. Yep. Fingers not working, miss delete. What? I have no clue what you're saying. That's such a cool mount. Let me join you. The random mount roulette. It blessed us. It blessed us with the accuracy. Look at that. Look at that. It knew. Chocolate cream on pastry. I have no idea, but it chocolate, cream, and pie. You put them together, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Gracie's been eating a bit much, so it's not much of a light party. What's Gracie been eating? Huh? Mine is just a baby. Oh my god. And Peachy, compared to Mystic, yours is also just a fudging baby. Like, what's going on here? Like, if we're in the same area, could use a single bar limit break. Yeah, I mean, look, Gracie will be coming along any time now, probably. How do I check where they are? Well, obviously that's not it. I'm silly. This will tell me. The roost. Got no fudging clue what the roost is. Wait, that's an item. Wait, I can't see what this is. Oh my god, it's a cake. It's a cake. AJ's a baby, Peachy's a teenager. Oh, Gridania in. Gotcha. Well, you know what? Let's go in. Anyway, what do you mean Grassy's been eating a bit much? You still look like a Lalafell to me, so you can't have been eating that much, you know? I do love the gang we've got going. Or slash unicorn. Wait, hold on a second. Peachy, yours is a unicorn. Ours aren't unicorns. If I try to bake it an egg pie. Okay, so I'm a little confused because that sounds like you're saying it's a very specific type of pie, but for me that just sounds like it could be anything because you could put bacon and egg into literally so many different types of pies. So many different types of pies. So I don't know if you're just saying, have you tried pies that have bacon and egg in general, or if you're thinking a very specific thing, in which case that does not help me. It's a light joke as in, wait, no, I did get that, Harris. I just thought there was a second layer to it, like you turned your, you used Fantasia and turned your Lalafell into a fudging Rogodon or something, like, I don't know. Aussie and New Zealand food. See, that's what I mean, like, it could be so many different pies, unless I'm just stupid, which is also very possible. Second layer like your cake? Okay, now. Okay. Want a choco pie? Hold on. Peachy, I'll show you a choco pie. Like, give me a second. Oh boy. Okay, so Peachy. You want, it's not a choco pie, but it's a choco pakor, which is basically the same thing, right? Like, it's a choco, and it's a cutie pie, making it a choco pie. Anyway. Is it eatable? I probably wouldn't want to eat it. Oh, look, Peachy has one. Look at that, guys. Oh my god. They both have one. Crazy. What's this one for? Wait, why the fudge is this? Oh, that's my white mage one. I was like, why do I even have this quest? It looks delicious. Don't eat it. Don't do it. Don't eat it. That'd be stupid. I really shouldn't be putting all my weapons in here because this is going to get full as I keep collecting weapons and not use any classes for it, so... I mean, look, I'll worry about that when I get to it. You want to order 20 cheeseburgers, but you're broke? No, project! I mean, 20 cheeseburgers would be fudging expensive anyway. Like, I don't blame you for not ordering it. But, you know. Good work, team. Oh my god, the Bard special effects and stuff looks so much better at higher levels. Like, mine looks so lame. $160. Wait, Project, you didn't actually buy 20 cheeseburgers, did you? Why? 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 What use do you have for 20 cheeseburgers? Keep your weight up. That's 20 cheeseburgers though. Oh. Oh, hey, look. Oh my god, I love the yokai mount. Is that from the yokai special event? Like if you do all the things? Because I couldn't. I didn't. I did not have the fudging time or motivation. Okay, guys, I got this one. I got this one, guys. I got it. I got this one. Oh. Apparently I don't got this one because it's dead. For the 100's high metabolism or something. I have a feeling it's quite possibly a very certain type of, like, I don't want to say bodybuilding regime, but like there's like a reason, you know? Yeah. Fudge it. I'll do the fate. I'll do the fate. Fudge it. Why not? Oh, okay. This might take some time. What is Jiva again? It's actually Delirium and Blood Weapon. Oh, I used the wrong fudge. That's fine. Time metabolism. That's still like 20 cheeseburgers is still a lot. Like, I'm not judging, I'm just like shocked, you know? I'm surprised. I do it once a month. It's still crazy to me. We did the fate! Hooray! Jeez, that actually got me quite a good, decent bit of experience. A light snack. Could you imagine eating 20 cheeseburgers and being like, yeah, that was a light snack. You go for more. It's just a little hunger. What, Peachy? What? Okay, yeah. Cool, Mystic died. I'm not helping him. I'm not helping him. I'm not the healer anymore. I changed now. I've embraced the inner darkness. Anyway. Difference between a barbecue cheeseburger, and a McDonald's cheeseburger? I mean, true? Do you mind me asking, and you do not have to answer this at all, it's just a pure curiosity thing. But what's the reason for that? Is it like, are you a bodybuilder? Is it for your job? Is it a medical thing? Like, again, you don't have to tell me. I'm just curious, because I know nothing and cannot think of any reason why someone would need to be within 5 kilograms of 110 to 115. Like, that's like, you know? High metabolism. Yeah, but what I mean is I don't really know. Like, that, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I saw it, but I don't get it, you know? You used Final Sting, there's a difference. Okay. Does it not destroy you? Yourself? I'm absolutely getting the way mage one, thank you very much. It's the wrong one. Why are we all Dark Knights now? Hold on, guys. Why are we all Dark Knights? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, you know what? You keep doing it, Project. As in, keep not being in hospital. Not. Stay out of hospital. One goes boom, one doesn't. Listen, okay, Mystic? Listen. Just shut up. That's all I have. I believe in you, Project. I believe in you. You just sneezed and bang head on the desk. Oh no, the poor cat. That's so sad. Oh yeah, we need to talk to Rogadon and answer with courage. I guess the game just like... I remember I was gonna forget that last stream, but I guess the game just said, oh, you don't need to forget anymore. Don't worry about it. So rude. I don't even know what I said, that was gonna be on. I fudge. I have no idea. Merchant and Mendor. For what do you have, good sir? Hold on a second. He's selling level 285 weapons. That's literally the fudging gear I got in my last fudging reward. The dude literally sells me upgrades. That's fudging wild to me. I mean, okay, the stats aren't an upgrade. The item level's an upgrade, but the stats are most certainly not. Well, the final sting was self-inflicted, so... Just saying. So fair. Love a Big Mac. But I haven't gone to McDonald's in ages for reasons. I'll go with... I love how they still have this option. I will go Wither the Wild Rose Blooms. They're gonna be like... Nah. Hi Dingo, how are you? Hope you're doing well. If you'd caught that on video and posted on TikTok, I'll go viral and get millions of views. Leave Peachy's cat. Peachy, what's your cat's name? I don't know if I even know. Times are tough, but so am I, and they're like absolutely fudging. you want a Happy Meal? I haven't had a Happy Meal since I was like definitely a kid of some age. Plum? Plum? Professor Plum killed Mystic in the room with a final with a letter opener in the backyard. I think that's how that. Yep. You're not exploiting your furniture. Exactly. Oddsy? Oh my god, I love that name actually. That's such a cute name. I love Oddsy. Oh, because I said what's the cat's name and you said Plum. Hmm. You've never played these kind of games? So Harris is making a joke that Peachy's cat's name is Plum because Peachy's name is Peachy. And then I saw Plum, no idea that's what Harris was implying, and went, Professor Plum from the famous game Cluedo, which you Americans just call Clue. Fun fact for those of you who didn't know that. What the rest of the world calls Cluedo, America calls Clue. And there's a Professor Plum, and I'm saying that Professor Plum killed Mystic in the backyard with a letter opener. And that's the answer. I'm locking it in. That's my final answer, Eddie. Good, you were told she was male, but our Happy Meals have Pokemon cards. Okay, no, those are two unrelated messages. Actually, it was the lamp. Fudge. I was almost there. I didn't realize that Harris was holding on to the letter opener. That's how I didn't know. I actually haven't played Cluedo in such a long time. I feel like it'd be such a fun game to play again. I want to play Cluedo now. Congrats, guys. I got myself wanting to play Cluedo. Can you believe it? I can't. I actually can't. It is. It's so fun. Like, we used to play it as a family. It's Mum's favorite board game. But I think the rest of us just got sick of playing it, so we stopped. I would love to play a... So, okay, you know how there are like 50,000 different versions of Monopoly for different like things? There's like a Doctor Who Monopoly and a Simpsons Monopoly and a fudging Disney Monopoly. Like, you know how there are so many different Monopolies, right? I would love to play Final Fantasy Clue. Specifically Final Fantasy XIV, because the others aren't really that important. Y'shtola killed Krile in Castrum Oriens with a magic tech gun. It is a Monopoly. This is so true. Bought the game on Steam and I played it. Wait, Cluedo's on fudging Steam? What? It's a board game. What the hell? You're on your own visiting Pluto's wanted. Fudging Pluto. You got two cats, Luna and Lilith. Oh, I love those names. There's so many like names that are like really good and I enjoy them. And then when I come up with a name for anything, a pet, a fudging character for a game, a fudging NPC in a D&D world, I just like blank the fudge out. I'm just like, you know what? Fantasy name generator, here I come. Like, a lot of board games. No, I know this, Harris, but I didn't know there was one for Cluedo. I did not know. The only digital versions of Cluedo I knew existed was in Tabletop Simulator, but obviously that has, you know, it's a board game. Speaking of, you know what could be really fun? Tabletop Simulator game nights with you guys. Thoughts, opinions, suggestions? Not followed, were you? I have like, how many people in chat right now? I have like 12 people following me right now. Name yourselves. You would, but you don't own it. No, that's so fair. And see, that's what makes organizing community events tricky, is that not everyone owns everything, and the people here, the fudging game I have with the most viewers who own the game, funnily enough, is Final Fantasy XIV. What item did I pick up? That's the sound of picking up an item. Yeah, the game that have the most viewers that own is Final Fantasy XIV, and every Final Fantasy XIV stream is a community stream at this point. Like, you just kind of I did realize that, yes, kind of. I didn't know Peachy was, but I assumed someone was. Name Stark? Tony Stark? Yeah, exactly. I'm just scared of playing Jackbox on stream because people abuse the fact that you can do some and say some horrible things in Jackbox. That I don't want to deal with that, and that's my short version. You got camel meat? Yuck. Who even eats camels? Like, come on. Camels? You've got so many animals, so many different versions, so many different delicious like meats you can have, and you give me, of all of those options, camel? This is the last straw. You know, the one that broke the camel's back. Yeah, Terry Third Leg. Yeah. Thank Retsky for that one. My own fudging mod. This is why you get the trivia one. Yeah, true. I could play like Trivia Murder Party, but like the trivia ones aren't my favorite ones though. You only got BO6 Rally Racing and Need for Speed Heat? Yeah, I don't know those games. Oh, the Disciple of the Hand Job. Right, yes. Is Retsky fudging lurking this whole goddamn time? Hi, Retsky, how are you? We definitely weren't talking about what you've done in Jackbox that you're guilty of or anything. No. So did you just happen to fudging come in, like at the same fudging time? Like, the fudge is this coincidence? That's crazy. Yeah, that was Retsky. Absolutely, it was Retsky. Yeah, I know some games work for better than others. My nose is itchy again. I hate this. I know some games are better for like being troll proof than others, but like the ones that are the most fun for me personally just so happen to be the ones people can super easily troll. And that sucks. You might buy the game next week, the one I'm playing. This game? Final Fantasy XIV? This game? Do you mean this one? I would recommend against buying it and instead play the free trial. There is a free trial project. It lasts for fudging ages. You can literally play the free trial and get to content that I still haven't gotten up to without paying. Don't buy the game yet. Play the free trial first, see if you like it. Because it also has a monthly subscription as well. Once you actually do decide to buy the game, you do have to pay monthly. The critically acclaimed... Yeah. Have you ever heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with a free trial all the way up to level 70, including the base game, critically acclaimed Heavensward expansion, and critically acclaimed Stormblood expansion, up to level... Fudge, I fudged it. I ruined it. I'm so sorry. I'm a fraud, guys. I'm still really bad at the copy pasta. I'm still really bad at the copy pasta. I'm learning though. I'm getting there. Downloading. Oh my god. Chat. We've got a new one. Reeled them in. Yeah, Project was like free. Hello, free. Lalafell clan, but Peachy and Mystic aren't Lalafells, and they are still welcome. Krabby, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How's everyone doing? Skavat, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce? Welcome in. How are you, Krabby? Hello. How was your stream? How was Elden Ring? Please tell us the ways. Callistra, hello, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well, guys. If you don't know me, I'm Ajani. I play a variety of games. Right now, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy. Like, I've just finished the 7 remake. I'm playing 14.
I am a duck!
It's not all the time. It's like once a week, at least. Now it's going to be 2 times a week. This is going to be the 3rd time. Don't worry about it. I do other stuff too. I don't know when. I have a bird. He's sleeping at the moment, though. But, like, he looks like that bird in the corner there, kind of. Anyway. You're so tilted. It's Elden Ring. I completely understand. Skavat, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. And I hope everyone's doing well. How was your stream? Guys, by the way, if you don't know Krabby, change that. Go say hi to Krabby. Well, I mean, he's here, so you can say hi. Go follow Krabby. Krabby plays a lot of different games, including a lot of horror games, which I love horror games. Did you actually, Krabby, did you ever finish finished the backrooms? Or are you still playing that? Escape the backrooms? I forgot what it's called. Hold the phone, you got a gift sub for Crab the other day. Oh my, wait, is that the same? That's not Krabby's emote. That is those are Krabby's emotes. I'm so silly. Love that, love that. Love that for you, PG. You gotta do that. It looks like so much fun. It's annoying. Well, it's not annoying, but like every time I stop by your stream when you're playing it, you just so happen to be doing like the same first 3 levels that I've already seen. Like it's just funny, you know? I'm just like, I wonder what the rest of the game is like. Guess I'll just never fudging know. But I hope your stream went well. Are you like doing like the DLC for Elden Ring? Or is it your first time playing, or like? Because I tried to play Elden Ring and I couldn't get past the first hard boss. Because for whatever fudging reason, I found Elden Ring to be harder than Dark Souls games. I don't know how the fudge. I never beat the Dark Souls games, but I did get quite far in. I couldn't beat one fudging Elden Ring boss, so that is in fact what I said, Harris. Yes, yes, the first boss. I couldn't beat the first proper boss, and I also couldn't beat the first guy on a horse that shows up in the first open area you reach and he chases you. I couldn't kill him either. I couldn't even beat the first mini boss. Like I you know, no summons, no magic. So you're telling me the challenge is to not use magic? Because I was using summons and magic and still failing? No! Have I connected my controller? I have not, Project. I actually intend to this weekend, but it's also going to be a busy weekend, so we'll see how much time I actually have. But I do want to connect it this weekend. Peaches, no? Wait, why? Peaches got cute emotes. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you again, Krabby, for the raid. We lost to Peachy in the team. Oh, Peachy got yeeted. No! Peachy, come back. You can blame it all on Krabby, cause he raided and we got super distracted. You're back, it's okay. Okay, you're back, We're good, we're good. Peachy has returned to us. I wonder if there's a dungeon. There's got to be a dungeon coming up soon, right? Don't tell me, but like I feel like there is. Your D key is struggling. Your D keys? You mean a new wallpaper name? You mean just like a random fudging name? Just like I could just name whatever the fudge I want, and you'll have to make that your wallpaper? You know how much power you've given me right now? You know how much power I've given you? You've given me, I mean? I have so many thoughts running through my head right now. No, nope, no waifus. It won't be a waifu. Because I know some people want that, and I don't want that. Fudge. Your wallpaper is now going to just be fudge. Have fun. Good luck searching. Show me what you find when you find it. Show me what one you use. I want to see it. Are you using Wallpaper Engine? Maybe in the next 3 months. Oh, okay, wow. I'm not gonna get fudge immediately. Can't believe this. Oh, hey, there's a blue quest up this way. 131 to the west. You know, I'm just gonna grab this real quick. Oh, talking to me. Gotcha. So you'll have a fox waifu in about 3 months' time, but you'll have a fudge now. Got it. You're all out of time. What the fudge is a time card? The fudge is a time card. To the south. Oh, I found it. Okay, so this is going to be my last exploration one, I believe. And then I need to do my other 4 missions. SpongeBob reference? I haven't... Okay, look. I'm ashamed, but I haven't seen a lot of SpongeBob episodes. I love SpongeBob, but I haven't seen a lot of it. 3.1415. I had to stop myself because I can go further, but I don't want to subject you all to it. Oh no, where did these enemies come from? So 4, I don't know about you, but 3.1415 rounds down, actually. Not up. How many slices of pie can you eat? Approximately 3.14. No, it depends how big the slices are, to be honest. You ain't good with maths. If it's below 0.5, it goes down. If it's 0.5 or above, it goes up. I wonder if this blue one over here is absolutely a, hate the current. Yep. I just gave you a sick wallpaper. Please show us. Share it with the group. By which I mean you probably won't be able to send a link. Like, are you in the Discord project? How? If you're not in the Discord, you can share. I am a duck! Stealthy, thank you for following. I appreciate. Oh, sorry. I should have let you be like really stealthy. What follow? I don't know a follow. I'm so sorry. Thank you though. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. Thanks, swag. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it. We love that for you. If people aren't having a good day, then that sucks. Oh, there's a dungeon nearby. I'm keen. I'm keen for the dungeon. Project says the T word, meaning up. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? No, me being here, like, absolutely fucking confused. How do you... Oh, screenshot. There's the print screen button. Alternatively, you can open the snipping tool, which is probably a lot easier because then you can control exactly what gets copied. Although if you're on a Mac, I don't think Mac has snipping tool. That's a Windows thing. Oh, you're from Quinn. Well, Quinn's thing. Welcome in. Quinn and in. I'm a... Hi. I'm such a mess tonight. I don't know why. Oh, invalid target. I was like, why can I not attack? You know what those are? You're on PC. Okay, snipping tool is a program. Yeah, Windows Shift S is like a shortcut, so you can like click and drag what part of your screen you want to like screenshot. Snipping tool is a program that you can open up, and that also lets you like select certain parts you want to screenshot. Otherwise, on your keyboard, there's like a print screen button, which is usually above like your insert, home, delete, end keys. That just screenshots your entire desktop though. Thank you for the lurk, Stealthy. I appreciate it. You go sneak away into the darkness of something. Go sneak. Memely is the finest warrior I know. That's right, chat. I'm finer than all of you that are warriors. I need to take a deep breath and just like think before I speak tonight. That's my thank you. That's unfortunate for you. It's Sally's thank you now. Yeah, no, I got that now. I was just a bit confused beforehand because I was like, you didn't cuss Sally out and I'm very lost. Did the general? Nice. We do have a screenshots folder just for like future well, screenshots folder. It's more of like a pics channel, but like, same. Oh, wait, I don't even see it. Wait, did you send it in general? Try sending it in the pics folder because I don't see it. It's not showing up and I don't know why. Oh, you know why? The bot might have caught it. Because it might catch images being sent to channels that they're not meant to be sent to. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, okay. Try sending it to the pics of things and animals and stuff. Yeah, okay, that worked. Wait, but there's no fudge there. Wait, where's the fudge? Wait, where's the fudge? I don't see the fudge. I was promised fudge. I was promised fudge. No, I'm kidding. That looks pretty cool. I've never played a postal game. I don't know if it's really going to be my thing. It probably wouldn't, but nice. I have a feeling there's going to be a dungeon really quick. That's what you get when you search fudge? No way. I can't believe I've been tricked. More tasteless than Hitman? Hitman's not tasteless, is it? I know nothing about the postal games though, so... Oh, oh my god, chat. We found Krile. She's safe. We did it. Krile is safe. She's returned. We can leave now. We don't need to go do this dungeon. Kryle's right here. It just so happens that Krile is actually Harris, but... Why does it... Why do you look exactly like Krile though? Like, obviously you have the hairstyle from like the Mog Station. And her outfit from the Mog Station. Oh, the hood is the hairstyle. I understand. That, I don't like that. I just noticed your name is Fudging Altar Girl. That's so funny. Okay, well. I'm gonna really quickly go refill my water because I have nothing to drink. Then we're gonna start this dungeon. This is what you had. That's fair. I was just like, what? So I'll be back in like a minute. Run ad. The ads won't start for like 13 minutes though. So I don't really want to run an ad when I'm just gonna be gone. I could like do a 1 minute ad. I could do like a 1 minute ad while I refill my water. And then that will like add an extra what? Like 10 minutes to the timer or something? 20 minutes? It'll add an extra 20 minutes. I can do that. Budget. We'll add an extra 20 minutes before we get the next fudging stupid massive 3-minute ad roll. And then I will really quickly refill my water and then I'll be back. It's all Harris's fault. Blame Harris on the ads. Okay, I didn't want to run them, but Harris made me. Bye. And I'm not even fudging surprised. Also, I feel like I got ripped off because it didn't even... Oh, it hasn't added to the timer. It just took away the next ad break. You know, fudging, whatever. Also, my stream deck's broken, so it's not swapping scenes. That fix it? There we go. Hi, I'm back now for real. There's decent intent. If you didn't do it, it was actually 13 minutes away and it interrupted the dungeon. Yeah, so here's the thing, Harris. I agree with you. However, instead of adding an extra 20 minutes, it took away 1 minute from the ad break. So... Why not? Oh my god, the licking mode again. Oh my god, Terrorizer? I haven't fudging seen Terrorizer in years. Then again, I stopped watching anyone from that group right about when Mini Lad was cancelled. For legitimate fudging reasons, by the way. That's pretty much the last time I watched that group. Anyway. Are we ready, guys? Why does it say loot rule normal? It better fudging be normal. Better be normal. Anyway, so here's the plan. We're going to do this dungeon as much as possible for 10 minutes, and then once we get there, there'll be like a quick 2-minute ad break, and then we'll just continue moving on. Boom. Fail? Why are we failing, project? Oh, that's a terrorizing, right? I see. To be clear, it's not because I have anything against the other group. It was just like the association. I couldn't, you know. The ad break failed? No, it didn't fail. There was a 1-minute ad break. It just shortened the next ad break rather than delaying the next ad break, which kind of sucks. On to rescue yourself. Hell yeah, let's go rescue Krile. Are we ready? Oh, fudge. Okay, well, the answer is yes, we're ready. I forgot to use my freaking... Me forgetting my entire rotation, it's fine, okay? Oh my god. Harris, didn't even notice you're called an altar girl. Your title, rather, that's so funny. Did I? Ah, fudge. Not only did I already mention it, I forgot that I'd already mentioned it. That's just embarrassing. That's just embarrassing. This is getting out of hand. Now there are more of them. Someone spected Bahamas in attack mode. What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Why is this Yu-Gi-Oh all of a sudden? Explain yourself. Oh, actually, I didn't even need to like interrupt the dungeon with an ad break. I have fudging delays, or like, what's it called? Oh, these things are weak, actually. Hey guys, come to me. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Come this way. One to 50, that's your wallpaper in 3 months. Okay, calm down. You guys ready? Let's go. Where you going there, buddy? Oh, shoot, there's a group of them. Wait, I can't hit these guys? Oh, I understand now. Maybe. Oh my god, stop running. Thank you for keeping me alive, friends. Oh, shoot. I was about to press my fudging Dark Missionary thing as well. Wait, no, I needed... Oh, Living Dead was what I needed anyway. I needed Living Dead. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, I believe you can do it. You don't need me. Oh my god, are you hard casting the revive? That's... Oh my god, PG with the hard cast. Good job, PG. Good job, guys. Good job, good job, good job. Swift cast didn't go off? No. That's so funny. Anyway, GG guys, GG. Team effort. I can't believe I fudging went to press Dark Missionary instead of Living Dead. Not that it clearly mattered at all, but like, oh my god. The Lalas fell, we did. We're too squishy. It was activated in Swiftcast? That's so weird. I'm wondering if I need to wait for weakness to... I probably don't. It's probably fine. Only what, 75% decrease? Oh, we need to destroy them all there. Okay. Oh shoot, I was in that. Easy peasy. Upgrade. Immediate upgrade. Oh, there's some treasure over there too. I'm beginning mitigation. Well, those ones I weren't using because there were only like a couple of enemies and I like didn't think I needed to use the mitigation. But you're right, I do forget mitigation exists because I don't play tank enough. It's okay, I'm using it now though, it's fine. Yeah, it's only Peachy's job to say, listen, I have full faith in Peachy. Full faith in Peachy. That was the wrong ability, that's fine. Wait, come fight me. Stop fighting my friends. Why did my game alt tab? Oh my god. Aha, there's another treasure chest. You guys think I'm gonna miss this opportunity? See a super summon? Nope. Nope. I don't see a thing. Subject number 24. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. That was so bad. Don't we need to soak these? Oh. That sucks. Oh, let's go. He's down. Get him. Get him, chat. Take him out. Oh, holy shit. I was gonna say I really enjoyed these boss fights and stuff, dungeons and all. It's just so much fun, you know. There's so much on the floor I can't see. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey, level 70, let's go. Oh, did we grab the treasure cup? We did. I just didn't notice because I'm silly. I didn't realize Delirium's only on the 60-second cooldown. Like, that's actually not that bad. Your summon? Your summon's just a little thing. It's a little guy. Hey guys, come target me, please. Not my teammates. I'll have you know I did have mitigation up the whole time, so... Oh shoot. Really trying to get me to see it? I must be missing it like every single time. You need to have a oh shoot, there's more. Oh wait, I have been seeing that one actually. Yeah, that one! It's pretty cool, I like it. I have no idea what it is. I was in that.
Objection!
K-Fam, hello, how you? This is not 7, K-Fam, I swear to God, every time you do this to me, every time! How are you, K-Fam? I hope you're doing well. Ooh. It's pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I know I'm only doing this like one group of mobs at a time, but that's just because I'm not too comfortable in my tanking at the moment, and I know Peachy is healing from halfway across the world with massive pings, so I don't want to put too much pressure on Peachy either. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad you've nearly caught up on everything, Haven. That's something, you know, that's something. I didn't even know there was more freaking loot to grab. Remember this guy? Which guy? The guy I'm about to see, guy? I am doing great. I'm having a great time. I'm like super tired from all my freaking work. I did not remember this guy, if this is the guy you're talking about. Where's the real streamer, Kai? Kai thinks I hate her, that's where she is. Let's go, gang! No, Kai stopped by earlier. I think she's gone to bed or she's doing VR chat karaoke or something. One of the above. K-Tham scared her of? No. Wait, do we want to get away from Peachy there? I don't like what that looks like. His strength of his left arm grows? Excuse me? Oh, it's... Oh, I scared her off. No, that's not true. I would never. I'd never. Oh, shoot. It's not my fault, I promise. I promise this. Oh yeah, I got some loot in the middle of this fight. Oh my god, he didn't kill it. Don't worry, it's dead now. We did it! Thank you for coming to the boss fight. As we'll be playing momentarily. Oh, nice to see you two here. Where were you guys? Greed. New equipment. Turbo, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Congrats on being third. How many games are left in the Decide Next Stream's game queue? I still need to finish the 7 DLC. I still need to finish... Well, Claire Obscure is not going to be finished anytime soon, let's be honest about that. And then Oblivion Remastered is also not going to be finished anytime soon. I think what I should do, realistically, is finish Final Fantasy VII DLC, and then 2 days a week play Claire Obscure, 2 days a week Final Fantasy XIV, and then 2 days a week pick another game that's on my list that I still need to finish. I don't know whether that's going to be a Decide Next Game stream game. It is a one stream thing. Oh, it is a one stream thing. You're so right. How many games are left in the next games queue? None. None. You could redeem it if you want. It won't be next stream, but it'll be on the list. Doing with fam? Sure thing, Topo. I hope you enjoy your dinner. How high does it go? Wait. What? Wait, I'm confused. Turbo, what are you asking? How many games are left in the Decide Next Game stream queue? You could queue immediately if you want. No, you have to decide in the game. You do have to decide in the game. Oh, Turbo, I don't think K-Thame was asking about the first, second, third. Yeah, no, that goes up to a secret amount that you guys will never find out until you reach it. Wonder what will happen then. I'm gonna really quickly refill my water while like 2 minutes of ads play. Congrats on being fourth. Oh shoot, wait. Oh, hold on, wait. I thought I wasn't the right level to claim these. Oh my god. I have learned, chat. I don't know when I got the right level for those, but I have it. And that's my inventory. Also, K-Thame, congrats on being fourth. Project, congrats on being fifth. Are you guys finally working it out? Are you guys finally working out you can just keep redeeming? That's crazy. Well, you can't keep redeeming it, but you can certainly redeem it for a fair bit. No, I'm absolutely keeping this one. We go to 100. It does not go to 100, I promise. I don't know if I want that one. This is cool. That's a ring. Hat. Okay. I'm gonna refill my glass of water. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. So I won't even go to the be right back screen. Like I will, like literally, I'll be back. You guys don't even understand how soon I'll be back. See, I told you I'd be back. You guys didn't believe it? Also, oh my god. I've had the fudging healer patch on the whole time. I'm a tank main now. So bad at sports, his number is 99? What? What? Anyway, cutscene time, friends. Let's go, like, save Krile or something, probably. Back of my shirt. Oh, it's Brooklyn 99. It's Brooklyn 99. It's not a sport thing. It's okay. I'm so bad at sports I don't have a number and never will have a number. I sit on the bench, and you know, I'm not even on the bench because no one picks me. I didn't even get to sit on the bench.
Understood. We're on our way.
You got the volume down like, oh, so fair, Turbo, so fair, so fair.
Lisa's unit
But I hope you enjoy your dinner.
up on the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
That's not between 1 and 50. I'm no longer receiving XP bonus. Rude. Oh, fair enough, Peachy. Fair enough. You chill. You enjoy. Thank you for being here, though. Well, I mean, you're not going anywhere, but thank you for being in the game. You know. Just divided by 2, project. It's 64.
Thank the 12.
So 34. Why did I say 60? 34. You just hit it for dungeon? Yeah, no, you know what, Harris? The moment you said you were joining, I was like, there's a dungeon coming. There's a dungeon coming. I knew it.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
Steady. Cook. Wait, sorry. Sorry.
They're here!
See, it's me.
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
I'm just gonna
I gave the order to fight.
let this play out.
It was over. The skulls had surrendered. No one else had to die. And you killed them. Your own people. Your own comrades.
You're right. I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man.
What's the last number of redeems? You mean like for first, second, third, fourth, fifth? I guess you guys will just have to find out. I can't reveal that information to you. That's secret.
I gave the order that led to their deaths.
The fun is in finding out how far it goes, guys. You gotta work together as a team to find that top number. You have the power. You have the capability.
But why? Why would you do that?
It's
They
gonna 100.
died so that all Alamegans could live free.
Look.
That was all we ever wanted.
I promise it doesn't go to 100 because I had to manually add them myself. Yes, it's automated, so every time it's claimed, it goes to the next one, but I still had to add each individual one. So it's a somewhat reasonable a number. It's not 100, but it's not 5. And that's all you know so far. So it could be anywhere in between, really. I have no idea what that means, Harris, but I'm excited for you.
We made a promise that we would do whatever it took.
Mystic,
so that
you didn't
one
have
day,
to.
One day the Imperials would learn to accept.
Mystic, you didn't have to.
But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood.
Camera game from the PS2. I didn't play a lot of PS2 games. No, I definitely played some. I didn't have a lot.
Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be
Oh
equal.
no, $4, I hate to break it to you, you will never be equal to the Gridanians. No, sorry, to the Garleans. You can be equal to the Gridanians, they'll accept you as one of their own, not the Garleans though. The last number of them is 69. You just have to find out. I'm gonna completely screw up the pronunciation of your name. I'm so sorry. Nemea, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, how are things? Welcome in. How was Final Fantasy? Are you where are you up to in the story? Without spoilers, where are you?
I am a duck!
Because I'm still in fudging Stormblood, but I'm near the end of it. So like we're getting there. I forgot what it was the first time. Nemea? Thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing well. Laura,
I am a
hello.
duck!
How are you as well? Zach, thank you for the follow. Celine, thank you for the follow as well. Guys, if you don't know me, I'm Johnny. I play a variety of games here. I have a bird. I'm taking my sweet fudging time getting through the story of 14. But you know what? We're here. And we'll get there eventually. Arch, hello. How are you? Thank you for the follow as well. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in everybody. Duck Duck Goose. God, I haven't played Duck Duck Goose in years. That was a fun childhood experience. How was 14? What did you get up to? Here, there, everywhere, that, all over the place. Post Stormblood, spent so much time trying to find the streaming. Well, thank you so much for finding me. Oh
I
God,
am
so
a
many people.
duck!
So many people, I appreciate all of you. Nemea, thank you for follow as well. I read that as COVID. That is not COVID, thankfully. Corval, thank you for the follow as well. I hope everyone's doing amazingly tonight. Thank you so much. That makes me feel so much better, Nemea. Thank you. It's Quackers. This is Quackers. I agree, Mystic. Also, we're getting like really sad backstory for $4.
You buy your freedom with blood.
Well,
There is no other way.
backstory, false beliefs. Same thing. Showing a bit hungry. So fair, Layla. Have you had anything to eat? Because this is a fun. Not many people know this. If you eat, you won't be hungry. Actually, it's not always true, though, is it? Imagine reading someone's name as COVID. Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. In my defense, someone at work today called in sick because they had COVID. So, you know, it was on the mind. It's my favorite job so far. Oh, God. I'm swapping between, like, tank and healer all the time. I really like Dark Knight for tank, and I really like White Mage for healer. I used to really love Scholar, and then I found White Mage. But I like a lot of them. I haven't quite found a DPS that I really, really love. Like, Summoner is pretty fun, but I also can't juggle all the jobs, so I'm kind of... I only have 2 level 70 jobs, and everything else is way too underleveled for the main story quest. Will I catch them up? I don't know. I have no idea. Sage main? I'm so excited to try Sage.
You don't get to talk about freedom. You killed your own. They trusted you, and you killed them.
I think... So, Viper has the aesthetics I want from a DPS. I want to be like a sword-wielding, because that's the thing about the DPS classes that, like, I really don't... There isn't a DPS class at the moment for me that has the class fantasy of, like, just wielding a sword and just going in. Because, like, the sword user is the paladin, which at level 60, which I think they're level 60 or 62 at the moment, doesn't really have a whole lot of the holy light class fantasy vibe I want from a paladin. So, like, should I level them up? Yes. But I also feel like it won't top, like, the paladin vibe from World of Warcraft. I also came from World of Warcraft. I played a lot of World of Warcraft, and then I swapped over to Final Fantasy XIV. I don't want to say swapped. I still played a lot of it. I haven't played WoW in like a year though. But my point is, love the fantasy of a paladin in World of Warcraft. Haven't had that same thing here yet. But I've been told it gets better at higher levels, so... Really flash later on? Yeah. I've been hearing that. I'll be level... I know I'll be able to level relatively fast. The problem is... So I have 2 characters. I've got one that I play on stream and I'm just doing the story because I want to, like, do the story and experience it first with everyone on stream. Off stream, I play on a different character in the North American realms with, like, guilds and, like, other people and all that. That one's quite far behind. That's it. That's still in the realm reborn. I only recently made it. But that's the character I want to, like, put everything into. I want to, like, max out that character and get everything done there. This one I just sort of am doing for the story because I don't want to play it off stream because I feel like I've sort of been, like, not fair for people to miss out. I don't know. My logic doesn't make sense. Just, like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Being able to level all jobs in the same character is such a good thing. I do love that so much. It's not even confusing, just the fact that Blade job gauge is meaningless. Why do you have a job gauge if it's meaningless? Legion Remix? I'm so sad that I'm gonna miss out on Legion Remix. Not because I can't play World of Warcraft, but because I haven't been in the mood to play it for a whole year, and I know I won't be in the mood to play WoW again until Legion Remix is over. Having said that, I played through all of the World of Warcraft expansions. Okay, Retsky, that's not even true. No, so I started playing World of Warcraft in like 2020, and basically like throughout the first like 6 months or so, I binged every single expansion. I just like played them all. And yes, I joined during fudging Shadowlands, and yes, I loved Shadowlands. I raided during Shadowlands. Shadowlands was my introduction to World of Warcraft, and I fell in love with it. So take from that what you will. We cannot support it. No, guys, I'm not a bully. Retsky's the bully. Listen to him. Tell him about your guild you made. Absolutely fudging not. No, I gotta do it, because otherwise you will. This guy, Retsky, the true bully of the stream here, right? He fudging... So I made like a World of Warcraft character to play on stream. We had Retsky join in. We had like... was it Beth who joined in as well? We had a couple of people join in, right? Already rated here? Dang right, Nemea. You're stuck here now, probably. Serons. It was Serons. We had a couple of people. And we had like a little party going. We're just gonna just start doing like quests and stuff. I think we started in Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade? Yeah. the goblin crew. We were all goblins. It was great. We started a little guild because we were like, you know what? Let's just make a guild. I was like, I need names. This guy, Retsky, was like, call it the Fudge Packers. Me, being the little innocent person I was, had no fudging clue what that meant, and everyone in my chat let me do it. They sat there and they watched it happen, and I will never forgive them. And so I haven't played the game since. Aussie accents is a win. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Suffer? I do suffer. Constantly here. Constantly.
Murderer!
UK?
Butcher,
Yes.
Traitor!
It's an honorable profession. I will end you. I don't have a lot of UK people here. Like, Peachy's one of them? Oh. Oh, I thought she was just gonna kill Lisa right there. We play retail, but looks too intimidating. It definitely is a different experience from 14. They pretty much like chuck you right into the latest expansion. Like it's... How do you explain it?
Gotcha!
You heard your name, yes. But... A player has left the... Oh no, if they kill Alizé...
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
So here's my problem, right, guys? Here's my problem. I already know Alizé has plot armor, right? I already know all the fudging Scions have plot armor. Having said that, they've not been afraid to just kill one anyway. But then when fudging Ishtola at the beginning of the expansion had the most fudging painful suffering, like fudging death blow that I've ever seen, we were just like, nah, we healed her, she's fine, she's fine. So I'm not even scared that Alizé will die, because they're not gonna kill Alizé. Alizé's left the session permanently, exactly. Yeah, Papa Limo died. And there were like a couple of Scions at the beginning who died as well, like with fudging the whole raid on the Waking Sands place. Only half a Scion did. Oh my god, you can't say that about the Lullafells. Wait until later. Okay, so this is something that obviously you new raiders won't know about me. I am a sucker for sad stories. I love impactful character deaths. When fudging, spoilers for those of you who haven't played like Heavensward. No, Stormblood. When fudging not Gilgamesh. Fudge, I forgot the guy's name. The guy who like held up the building as he fudging like let it collapse on him in the end of the fudging the war back in Gesetsu. That's the one. When Gesetsu died, I was actually mad that they didn't kill him correctly. I ranted for 5 minutes complaining about how long it was taking, why he was like able to fudging hold up a building for so long, and then he was shot and he was still holding up the building, and I was like, this is taking forever. Like, I was upset they didn't just do it right. So that's me. Oh, I loved him too, and it was like sad. I am upset he's dead, but also I spent too much time complaining about how they didn't kill him correctly. You cannot heal away mortal wounds. Healing only works with stuff you can survive naturally. Yeah, right. But what I'm saying was Y'shtola should definitely have not survived that naturally. She was fudging dead. I just watched Alizé get her throat cut open. She should die to that too. But like, hey, they're just gonna survive. I don't know. Because fudging plot armor, you know? Like... Look, she's getting healed. She's fine. Adrenaline does happen, but like, I feel like Gesetsu took way too much, you know?
Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal
I'm so
hunt
excited, Celine.
to be hosted at the palace.
Because like, I've heard that this game doesn't pull its punches when it comes to character deaths, and I'm excited for that. The problem is, so far, I've only mostly seen punches being pulled. You know, like there's the occasional death. Yes, there's Gesetsu, there's Hoshifant, there's a few of the guys, the Scions and the Waking Sands when that raid happened or like whatever. But like, mostly I see someone die and I'm like, they might not die. I don't trust it. Like, you got slashed in the chest more than the neck. Yeah, but like, at the end of the day, they can't kill the main characters, right? Why not let it happen? Let them die. It'll be more impactful if one dies every now and then. Do it, cowards.
Will you help me?
Merchandising? Okay. And MMOs are hard to maintain if the favorite characters the players are gone. Yes, but counter argument. The reason Final Fantasy XIV is successful is not just because of the characters. A lot of games have fantastic characters. World of Warcraft has stunning characters. We have freaking ESO. Okay, ESO has like a couple of good characters, but like mostly not. A lot of MMOs have great characters. What makes Final Fantasy XIV shine above the rest is the incredibly well done emotional storytelling with real stakes and like actually people get engrossed into it. It's the story and the emotions that bring people in. If you just like have no one ever die because it's always like pulling their punches, it doesn't have the same effect as actually letting people die. That gets players invested knowing that someone can just drop. Are you sure they don't kill any pawn? Oh, absolutely not. I'm just saying so far, I haven't seen many important people die and I'm kind of waiting for it to happen, you know? You're really upset over Hush? Oh, so was I. That one was incredibly well done. That was brilliant. It's an MMO issue. Yeah, it definitely is an MMO issue more than any other games because they have to last for a lot longer so that they can do like proper merchandising and build up the community and the lore and the story and stuff more than like a game that gets released and has like a 2-year lifespan and then maybe some sequels, you know? They can't sell an Alizé doll with a detachable head! They absolutely could! Yes, they can! You see the emotional damage scene? Good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. If you want to see some real stakes, become a culinarian. One day.
Right.
One day. You want to see a comment remarking it as side content tied characters immersively? Wait, what? You've come to see a comment remarking it as side content tied characters immersively can't die. I have no idea what you're saying. Are you saying that characters that are tied to side stories don't die? Wish Hildebrand died. You take that right the fudge back. You absolutely yeah, no you fudging don't. Mystic. I appreciate the hell out of you, this is so cool! Mystic, what did I do to deserve your gift? What did I do to deserve this gift? This is such a cool sword. Anyway, so this is why I stream this game. It's for all the free stuff I get. It's larger than me. I mean, yeah, every Dark Knight weapon is larger than me. I'm a tiny potato. Like, like Godbert cry over his son's grave. Actually, that's a good point. Hildebrand was a fudging dead zombie for like such a long time. Did Godbert actually care? Did he cry? Like, not true. Semantics, Harris. He literally was in the grave. We saw him get out of the grave. Like he was there. He close enough. Layla and Slain spoil you, as they should. Now we can see the evilness of me flowing to my soul. No. The evilness of me, Malay. He was in the grave, but he was not dead, just comatose. So that's, you see, Harris, you know that that's worse, right? And hear me out here. If he was dead, then different people mourn differently. The parents may have had a period of mourning and then moved on. Like, he was dead, they couldn't do anything for him, right? So that's, like, you can't judge them for how they deal with death. However, counterpoint, this is worse because he was still alive, meaning his parents did fudging nothing to help him. The music stopped. That's how serious that is. They did nothing to help him. He was alive. He was in a coma. What'd they do? Chuck him in a grave. Wiped their hands of it, walked away. That's what they did. Is spoiling them so she spoils you back on the homeless and poor character one day. Oh, That's genius. They thought he was dead. So they didn't even fudging check. They saw him, what, collapse, and then went, well, we're not even gonna check a pulse. We're not gonna get a healer. We're just gonna, he's just dead. He's dead. That's shit. Our son's dead. Why'd they want to check? Retsky, Hildebrand is amazing. You take that back. Why disappoint themselves? Oh my god. Okay, show of hands, everyone in chat. Who hates Hildebrand? Show of hands. So then you'll be sat outside one of your many houses with a what? A what cup? Like McDonald's? Oh my. The pants for my tank are worse than the ones I'm already wearing, of course. Rogue Ninja Viper, why the fudge not? I don't know, man. I'm not gonna use them anyway. You don't, but he wasn't that impactful to... But he's just so silly. Yeah, he's just so silly, you know? But the brand's annoying. Oh my god, wait, no, don't tell me he's controversial. I thought he was universally loved. You tell me he's controversial? Oh my god, the mayor. Incredible. You sit outside her house with a fudging McDonald's cup. I don't know. Like, you do you. You should leave your door open the whole time. I don't know why you keep staying outside. I'm just imagining, Celine, you just sitting outside Nemea's house. Just like waiting. Nemea just opens the door one morning and you're like, hello, good morning. Nemea closes the door, you sit there like a fudging lost puppy. The addition of detail is he took a very hard hit and they must have figured he was dead from it. Excuses, excuses. I don't know what to tell you. Operating on minimal brain cells. Just because someone is dumb or incapable does not mean that they are not capable of being loved. Don't judge people for their intelligence. Well, maybe judge them for their intelligence, but don't write them off as being unlovable. That's just me. Why are we talking about you now? We're talking about you raiding outside the mayor's house like a lost puppy. I don't know. Drain damage? Yeah, Alize was injured in the fighting, but don't worry, she's fine because of plot armor. Don't worry, guys. She'll make a full recovery. Oh, not only will she get better, but she'll be completely normal as if nothing happened. You thought the dumb talk was about you? Oh, no, wait. No, we have Hildebrand haters in the chat right now. I didn't get that. No, wait, what didn't I get? Other way around, Slane has multiple houses. Wait, okay, no, I'm confused now. I'm confused. It's fine. It is a Thursday night at 8 p.m. It's only Thursday. I thought it was Friday. Ah! It's a Thursday night at 8 p.m. and my brain's not working. But then again, my brain doesn't work, so... No, Harris, I know drain damage is brain damage. I did pick up on that. What I didn't pick up on is why we're saying drain damage. That's what I'm not picking up on. What troubles you, Lise? I wasn't able to save her. We still need to... Wait, we still need to save Krile! I forgot. I thought we were doing that. Hildebrand. That's how Hildebrand would say it? That's not... I don't think Would Hildebrand say drain damage? He's not, like, actually stupid. He is intelligent enough that he, like, can speak basic English. It's questionable how much more he can do than that, but he does have basic English down pat. Oh, that's without a doubt there. No, absolutely without a doubt. The problem is the assistant hard carries him, and then still thinks he's a genius for the things she has figured out. It's a fantastic dynamic. It's a fantastic dynamic. I quite like it. She's actually like, she's not much better in terms of how she expresses herself, how she like comes across. But she definitely has the vibe that she's a lot smarter than she looks, right? Like, she seems like she could actually be an investigator. The problem is Hildebrand brings her down to his level. Hildebrand absolutely brings her down to his level. Without Hildebrand, she is more than competent. It's lunchtime for your work. Enjoy your work. Enjoy work. Enjoy your lunch break. Enjoy getting paid. Thank you for being here, Celine. Go off and do your thing. I'll see you later. Words fail me, clearly. But not as much as fudging Hildebrand. You know what's so funny? I don't know, I don't have any like proof of this, but I can say pretty confidently that if a primal was gonna try and fudging, what's the word, the brainwashing thing, if they were gonna try and brainwash Hildebrand, it would absolutely fail just because there's not much of a brain there to wash. What? No, you're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. I forgot the word for the thing that the fudging primers do. The thing where they brand them. Fudge. Get the berry Hildebrand up to the neck before you can summon Titan. Don't worry, he'll find a way, Retsky. Temper, yeah. They'll try to temper him and it'll still fudging fail. 100%. Without a doubt. I had a quest over there that I forgot about. That's annoying. You guys have seen what Hildebrand's been put up with. He has been dug more than neck deep and he's gotten out of it alive. Like, he was buried. Guys, remember, he was buried alive. Vetsky, I think you forgot that when you said you have to bury him up to the neck. He's been buried further than the neck and still come out of it. So, I don't think that'll make a difference. Hildebrand actually has a chance to cameo in the dungeon. Oh my god, let's go. When you say he has a chance to cameo in one, do you mean like it's literally a roll of the dice, like RNG check whether he's there or not? Is that what you're trying to say? Because that's fudging funny. I love that. I want to see that. You should have gone for the head. Get it? Because it's Titan, and Thanos is the Mad Titan. Laugh with me. Let's grab that. Oh shoot, I'm level 71 on my tank? What the hell? I need to swap over to my healer now. What is this? He's from Titan. Yeah, but he's called the Mad Titan. So like it works too. You can randomly spawn in the corner of the last hallway. Like, wait, where am I? That's so funny. Is it a dungeon I've already done? I need to know that. Quest job finales. Yeah, the problem is I'm actually quite far behind on my job quests, so I need to catch up with those. No. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. What do you mean, Lieutenant Lease, you brought us both here? I don't see Lease any fudging where. It just got so eerily quiet.
I wanted to show you this house. My house.
My house. In the middle. Anyway. Deadpool and Thanos have a history?
This is where you grew up.
I want to see that. I want to see the invincible Thanos go up against the literally also invincible Deadpool. Like, that would be so entertaining. Love Lady Dungeon. Gotcha. And Hildebrand to what? In the middle there's some sand.
Aye. Not much to look at, is it? Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded our plowshares for swords. Swords and uniforms, man.
Okay.
We became military men.
Jesus,
tensions were rising between Alamigo and the Empire, and there was always a need for more soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out.
That was the one where like we had like everyone join in, right? Except that one random. Such a shame I do not remember what she looks like. Yeah,
It's a frightening
completely
thing to
forgotten
face
what that was.
Magitech armor for the first time. But after a lot of trial and error, I found ways to
Like, I
bring them
remember
down.
where the trial
After a
was.
few victories,
And I
people even
remember,
said I
like,
had a
the
knack for it.
location and the photo we took afterwards and like, the fact that there were so many of us. And I remember the fudging mechanics of the fight, but I do not remember what the boss looked like.
And then one day they hit us. Hard.
I'm horrible.
I was wounded and sent home to recover.
You know, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't remember the fudging boss. I remember the mechanics better than I remember the boss. I remember the fudging bubbles of water that I almost didn't get into and almost died at. Like... Echo! Sid wasn't in that fight. Oh my god, mechanic, Sid, mechanic.
Will
Oh my
you
Jesus,
remain
okay.
silent for fear of the Mad King's vengeance? Of his eyes and ears in the shadows and his knives in the dark? You, who call this living dishonor our nation. It is but a slow death.
Curtis sounds like such an evil name. Plot twist, Curtis is actually Rabon.
Liberty or death? Liberty or death? If this be your creed, then raise up your hands, raise up your voices! Together we will tear Theodoric from the throne! Together we will reclaim our freedom!
I don't know, it just seems like I just get evil vibes from someone called Curtis. I don't know why. Okay, why did the Echo give me this vision? That's what I want to know. Is this Rabon? I'm not Curtis. What?
Send you home to men, did they?
Aye, sir.
Yep, that's Rabon.
Garlean's got the better of us. The Chirurgeons say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now.
Dang, such a
Liberty
shame you
or
can never
death?
do this again.
Tell me, soldier, what do you think those words mean?
It means you're free or you die. Pretty simple. We fight for our freedom until the death.
We must needs be willing to die for liberty.
Yep. But shouldn't be told that's not
Spoken
true.
like a true patriot. But liberty should not be the end in of itself.
Careful, guys. Retsky doesn't know.
Liberty
Vetsky doesn't
is a
know.
chance to build something better. A stronger, more prosperous home for our people.
I don't know. Maybe he does know.
It's not quick or easy work. And it is never truly finished. But if you
Bento
neglect it,
Retsky.
then
That's a,
sooner
what
or
do you mean
later,
that's a song?
you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another.
Well, sir,
I'm assuming it's a
I've never asked
reference
for
to
much.
something and obviously not
never
an
wanted to
actual
live
song
like a
name.
king. Just wish it were a little bit easier, is all. For me and everyone else. And I'm willing to die for that, if that's what it takes.
Yeah, I don't know music. It does kind of sound familiar. I don't know.
Dying is easy, soldier. Living is harder.
What a revelation.
Rest, mend. Regain your strength.
I'll hate it.
You'll need
I thought it was
in
a
the days
song.
to
You
come.
tell me it's a movie now?
And mayhap
Which
one
is it?
day we will need it too.
It's like movies have songs. Yeah, but that's not what you said.
Conrad chose you as his successor, Lise, and I will not gainsay his decision. I have but one question to ask.
Liberty or death?
Liberty or death?
Wow.
Those were Curtis's
Couldn't
words
see that
and his
coming.
creed. Will you swear by your father's creed
My
before
nose
your
is itchy again,
comrades
I'm
and
so
the
sorry.
gods?
Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that. And you want to know if I do too.
I don't know why you're looking at me. I didn't say anything.
I swear to you, here and now, I will fight until the end. Be it liberty or be it death.
But if you're the invading force, well then obviously it's not liberty or death. It's enslavery or death. Enslavery? Slavery.
But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan.
That was
even ones like
ill-bit?
Fordola, though they may hate us. And the Enanta, though they may
Why
fear
didn't
us.
they name him? That's like so important and stuff. Conquest or death. That sounds a lot better than slavery, actually.
We'll fight.
But no,
and
wait.
We'll talk.
In terms of the
And we'll
like the
find a way
vibe
to
of the
make it
word,
work
they're
for all
both
of
bad.
us.
Leave me alone.
Compared to all that, retaking our home will seem like the easy part.
It's not. That's not. No, I meant the words like saying like conquest or death is like a nice rhymey type thing sounds better than slavery. It was bad out of context. I know this. I know that sounded really bad.
A good oath.
I
there is naught
didn't
else to
mean
say.
it like that.
You are indeed your father's daughter.
Been raided twice tonight. I'm gonna get cancelled. What does that even mean? It's Putin, like the Russian dictator, but Temu being like the site for selling cheap goods that are like rip-offs of things, probably. Usually, mostly. Good diss. Do you give Aether Current? No, let's not turn... Hey, guys, let's not turn that into a hashtag, please. I'd rather, like, keep people thinking I'm somewhat of a, you know, not a horrible fudging monster. Just saying. Timmy Krile. See, that's funny. Hashtag fake tag. No, like how fudging one of our politicians in Australia, Peter Dutton, was called Timu Trump because he was literally fudging mimicking Trump's policies and absolutely got demolished in the election. Like, absolutely fudging destroyed. There has never been a bigger fudging landslide, probably. I don't know, it was pretty bad. A lot of countries have tried that. And funnily enough, it doesn't work in all of them. Except fudging America, for some crazy fudging reason. I didn't know that one. How'd it go for Romania? Read it in... Wait, are you telling me to read it in the news, or are you saying you read it in the news? Did Trump want to be lost? Wow, what a shock. Even a blind man could say at least wasn't herself. Well, yeah. Mr. Potato Head lost so bad his party alliance collapsed. That's what I found even funnier. For the first time in 40 fudging years, the fudging coalition just completely split. Hilarious as hell. Like, I saw that and I was gobsmacked. I was like, nah, they wouldn't have. Because, like, okay, for those of you who are not American, Mr. Potato Head is Peter Dutton, the Trump ripoff copycat. We have several political parties in Australia, as a lot of countries do. And the two major parties are Labor and the Coalition, which is made up of the Liberals and Nationals, who have like formed an alliance and basically pulled their votes together. And the reason they do that is because they share a lot of similar policies, but mostly because neither of them can get majority on their own. The only chance of having a majority government is if they pull their votes together, because they just can't beat Labor alone. It just doesn't happen. So pretty much every election is a fight between Labor and the Coalition. And it's always been pretty close. Sometimes Labor wins, sometimes the Coalition wins. Most people just call them Liberal because they're the main party of the Coalition, but whatever. Also, for those of you who are not Australian, the Liberals are very right-wing. So that can be confusing for some people because the Liberals aren't actually Liberal, they're Conservative. The Labor's also pretty conservative too, but they're more left. Most of the Australian parties are pretty fudging centre-right. which is kind of annoying for people who want to be progressive. They basically have the Greens, which is like slightly left. But anyway, point is, yeah, Australia's kind of conservative, but it's mid-right, really. Which again sucks for all the people who swing more left. They've got the Greens, and that's about it. But because the coalition needed the alliance to get all their votes together, and the fact that the coalition has now like completely like fallen apart, I wonder like whether like Labor's just gonna start winning all the elections going forward. Is it Labor slightly left? Like, maybe, kind of. It really depends on their policies each year, right? Like, they are one of the more left parties, but they're still pretty center. They're still pretty center. A Green Party rep's got arrested for shoplifting? What? That's wild. That's so funny. But yeah, anyway, fudging, the funniest thing that happened this election was Peter Dutton, the Trump ripoff, lost his own fudging seat in his own electorate. Like, actually didn't even get his own seat. And then got fudging kicked out of Liberal because he'd lost. And then the fudging coalition just completely dismantled like a month later. It's like, what the hell is going on? It's so funny. So funny. Sounds similar to UK politics. I actually know nothing about UK politics at all. Which is kind of unfortunate because, like, on the one hand, I would love to hear more about it, like, from the news and stuff. But on the other hand, the news is dominated by Australian politics, because obviously we're Australian, and US politics because the US dominates the fudging world, apparently. That's how that works. So I don't hear about fudging anyone else. I have to go looking. Like, there are too many things I need to go looking for. I don't have time to look for everything. US thought Labour slight left, Liberal slight right, Greens mildly left, Nationals hard right. Look, in terms of order of like priority, you'd be correct. That Labour, Greens is the most left, then you've got Labour, then you have Liberal, and then Nationals. Like, that order would be right, but like whether they actually are slight left or slight right, or maybe like mid-right, or like, it's fudging changes all the time. I can't keep up. I don't know, man. I don't know. You elected a former CEO who tanked every business he ran. Where does that sound familiar? But when I heard that we elected a former CEO who tanked every business, I was like, I've heard this before. It's so uninterested that's going on. You don't even know what people are talking about when people talk right and left. Okay, so crash course. I don't know why they're called right and left. Not a clue where the naming convention comes from. I do know there is a naming convention, the history behind it, and I've read about it before. I've just completely fudging forgotten. But in summary, people who are more progressive, who want to like really like vote for change and like be very, I guess socialist is like a good example of like a progressive type of political like nature. People who want to push for like LGBTQ rights and like solving like the housing, make houses more affordable and like get rid of homelessness and like make things like social services and like free different like types of like government services and stuff. Those are more left-leaning people. They're progressive, right? Those who want to raise the quality of life. Not entirely, but like, I get what you mean. Legalize marijuana, that's like, those are the types of like different things. It's things that like people try to benefit all of society and make things more affordable for everyone and basically, yeah, raise the quality of life for people in general, to help people who are disadvantaged, like just help out more. That's very left. Conservative or right is more keeping the status quo. The things that are more focused on like, oh God, I don't even know how to explain it. Like a lot of them are like things that help out corporations and businesses, you know, that sort of allow for more stable economic like change, so that there's not going to be a lot of like rash economic fallout from a lot of different like decisions and policies going around. It's very much not making a lot of changes so that way they can keep the economy more stable and help out businesses and stuff like that are probably leaning more conservative. I don't know why the fudge conservative tends to support businesses more. It just typically, that's just how it works. I don't understand a lot of this stuff either. That's like so very fudging surface level. That's like, that's all I got. That's all I know. But that's not to say that inherently being left or being right is bad. It just so happens that a lot of the policies that are introduced by either side hurt a lot of people very heavily. And I'm not going to go in depth as to which side I think I prefer or not, because I don't want to get too fudging political and like judge people for their political choices, because like they are valid. My only thing is, and my only rule here in the stream, even if we do start talking about politics, which I try not to, I try to keep political talk more educational than like anything else. But the point I want to make here is I don't care personally, and this is all I'm going to say myself politically, I don't care personally whether someone is more left or right leaning or whatever that they believe they're progressive or like conservative, as long as they're not fudging harming people's livelihoods. By which I mean, if people are out here wanting like to fudging introduce laws that like increase the suffering of LGBTQ plus people and like make trans lives harder because you've got all this fudging nonsense beliefs about how it's not what God would want or whatever the fudge, I do not like get out. Basically, we support the LGBT community here. We don't try to ruin people's lives just for their very existence, and that's about it. But then again, I don't even think that should be fudging political. It's called basic human rights. Why are we turning basic human rights into a fudging political fudging argument, discussion? I don't get that. I don't get it. Politics always causes an argument somewhere. It absolutely does, and it's why I try to stay away from it. Typically. But thank you, Project. Thank you. So yeah, if you're a bigot, get out, is basically what I'm trying to say. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Exactly. Let people be people. They're not harming anyone unless they're a murderer. And if they're a murderer, little hint, it has nothing to do with their sexuality. Just saying. I know, controversial take. Maintain financial stability within the country. Oh yeah. Aussie conservative parties have been all about fudging keeping the economy on point and being like maintaining the finances and stuff. And they've done such a bad job at that. It's funny. Did I ever listen to that song video? I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember what song video you're talking about. I'm so sorry. Not a clue what you're talking about. I might have. Bigoted Bill. Oh, no, I didn't. I do remember you sending a link about that. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch it. And then I fudging forgot because I have a trash memory. You guys know that by now, but am I the only one who feels like I'm being watched? Love that. Love Auntie Donna. Okay, Rescue's familiar with it then. If you're a murderer, that's on you. Just stab someone I don't care about, and it's up to you to not get caught. K-Thram. No. I get it. Haha. Funny joke. Let's not support murderers. Yeah? Although, maybe a controversial take. I can kind of turn a blind eye to someone who kills an actually like objectively horrible person who is literally harming other people's lives. I can turn a blind eye to it. Having said that, I don't believe in eye for an eye, but if you're ruining hundreds of lives with your actions, it's not really an eye for an eye. It's more like a fudging truckload of people for an eye. Like a country for an eye. Maybe that's more justifiable. I try not to think about it because I don't want to condone fudging murder. What's up with chat today? I don't know, Peachy. We're going all over the place. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Favorite season of this is the school one. The episode with the school nurse? What are you talking about? The gunshot? What? Why is Harris scared of Retsky? Murderer killing a murderer would be the trash taking itself out. Listen. Guys. Now, I've only watched one season of Dexter. But in saying that a murderer killing a murderer is trash taking the trash out, you also got to acknowledge that some murderers are not as bad as other murderers. So like, who's the bad murderer and who's the good murderer here? Like, we shouldn't even be saying any murderers are good or bad. You know, they're all like bad. Don't murder people. Guys, don't murder people. Why is this controversial? AJ reveals opinion on man who shares a name with Mario Brother. No, my opinion on that, if you fudging want my actual opinion on the fudging Luigi Mangione, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I'm so sorry. If you want my actual opinion about that case, I'm quite fudging suspicious about the discovery process. My opinion on that case is less about whether I support what Luigi did and whether I support him killing the CEO and all that sort of stuff. And it's more about how they're going about the fudging judicial process. That's where my concern lies. Because I don't know whether he's innocent. I don't know whether he's guilty. I don't know if he actually did the thing he did. And to be honest, I don't feel like it's really my place to say whether he was a good or bad person. Like, I don't know him. I know that he believes, or whoever the killer is, believes he's like doing a community service because insurance companies, let me just get this straight. Insurance companies in the US are fudging disgusting. Health insurance companies, disgusting, disgraceful. It's the most monstrous system I could ever think of. Something that is meant to save people's lives, and they're just predators instead, right? So I can understand why he did what he did. I'm not gonna fudging condone murder live on stream as a fudging lawyer. I just understand why he did it. So it's not my place to comment on that aspect of things. Instead, I will comment on how really suspicious I am of how the fudging discovery process is going. Because everyone needs a fair trial. And I'm concerned he's not going to get one because of the massive backing that the fudging prosecution's going to have from the corporations and the money and everything flooding it. I'm not saying there's anything dodgy going on because I don't know enough. I'm just concerned about it. That's all I'm saying. Read between the lines if you want. What about... yes. What about PDFs? Yes. I don't know enough. I mean, I know they're horrible and we don't like them. And if they mysteriously die when they get to prison, it's not mysterious. They are... It's so not mysterious, Peachy. They are hated even amongst criminals. Rightfully so. Rightfully fudging so. I don't think there's anything more I need to say on that. It's not mysterious why they die when they get to prison. We all know what happens. The guards turn a blind eye, and the other fudging criminals kill them. It's... The French had the right idea. This is quite the fudging stream. If a murderer kills a mass murderer, then it kind of is saving lives before the other kills more lives. And this is what I was talking about beforehand when I was like, is it an eye for an eye if it's actually an eye for a truckload of people? Like, you know, make your own moral choices. I still don't believe in the concept of it, but like, it really like depends on how you as an individual, where your moral compass aligns, right? And it can be complicated what people choose to accept or not. Also, by the way, hi Celine. I do see you there. Don't mind the conversation. This is a fudging weird one. Welcome back. And getting hungry does nope. Eating food does tend to make one sleepy. Laws don't always follow morals because morals are not universal. Exactly fudging that. And there is nothing I have learned so much more than that since studying law. Like, it's funny. There's a level of naivety you are, and by you I mean me, wanting to study the law because I really like rules and how rules are there to protect everyone and to help everyone out and to make sure, like, you know, good people are rewarded and bad people are punished. And then you start studying the law and laws, and then you go into law, and then you become a lawyer and you're like, you know, actually, maybe I like being a lawyer so that way I can fight against the law. Not in my case, though. I don't do criminal, but like, you know, there's a reason everyone deserves a fair trial. That's all I'm saying. There's a reason for it. The law acknowledges that things aren't fair all the time. Does it do a good job at making sure they are fair? Not always. In fact, that's one of its fudging flaws. It's not always fair, but it's the closest we have, you know? If you can't choose a game I need to emulate. No, sorry. No emulation because, not that emulation is illegal, but the means of accessing those games that I would be emulating would be illegal. They know how to party, I was not getting one. Wait, what? You watched an NCIS episode that basically covered that. Murder killed a serial killer who was going after their criminal friends. Think they got away with self-defense. So, yeah, no. If someone kills someone to protect people they know or themselves, there is a strong self-defense case in that one. And I love that. Self-defense is like such a fudging necessary defense, honestly. Also, self-defense is such a misleading name too, because you can use it to defend other people instead of yourself. It's funny. You're not able to get into Final Fantasy, you'll try tomorrow? Why not? Service for all stuff? The crimes you do are for the good of society, don't worry about... Hey, Selene, I'm gonna give you a little bit of friendly advice. Not legal advice. Just, you know, friendly advice. From one Twitch person to another Twitch person, you know, from one stranger to another. Maybe don't admit to committing crimes online. Just a general thought, maybe could possibly come back to bite you later on because it's all recorded and stuff. I don't know, just saying. You have the ability to record a GameCube. I don't even have a GameCube. I've never had a GameCube. I know. Fudging judge me in the comments. Never had a GameCube. And even if I did have a GameCube, I don't have the means to record it because of the fudging... What's it called? The fudging... The color... Composite! The fudging composite connection. I don't have a means to record composite connection. Composite cables. So I can't, even if I had one. Oh, fudge, it's an ad! When the hell did that creep up? You can buy it on the... The only crime she's committed is being beautiful. Stop looking at her! You guys are so entertaining. I love that for both of you. I love it. Don't worry, guys. I know there are ads. I know. It's okay. I know there are ads. I know. I'm gonna need to take a step back for a couple of minutes. I need to stretch, so I'll be back in a couple of minutes. You guys keep calling each other beautiful in the chat, even though you probably can't hear me because there's an ad playing. But you know, keep going. K-Tham, to answer your question, I didn't even know GameCubes could like have GBA games, and also it depends on the GBA game. And also, I don't know if I can set that all up here, but like, we can talk about it. I just don't want to make any promises. Okay, I'll be back soon. Oh, sorry, hi, I'm back. Hi, sorry, hi, I'm back. Hi. Stop. Imagine being logical in 2025. Oh, I don't need to imagine it, because I already am. Not really. GameCube had backwards compatibility with GD. Did GameCube come out after the fudging GBA? Oh my god, I don't know my Nintendo lore. You play handheld games on a TV? That's crazy. Nice project. What was the problem? Welcome back. Thank you, Layla. Your guy got bored and fell asleep. Yeah, no, you just killed yourself. That was I saw it. I actually saw it happen. I stood up and I was stretching. I was walking around my room, and then I saw like something run past my screen. That was you. And then I saw a big explosion, and you collapsed on the ground. That was also you. You're missing one single number 5. Did you type your password in incorrectly 5 times? Your username incorrectly? What did you? Your two-factor authentication? Like, what? How do you miss a number 5 times? Signing up. Nice job. I need to go and revive fudging dummy McStupid head over here. Get up. Have you tried writing your password correctly? Get absolutely annihilated. Celine did not come here to fudging play nice. Have you tried not being stupid? Oh my god. We look ready for a fight? Yeah, I'm ready for a fight. You ready for a fight? Let's go fight. Hi, Alphano and girl I forgot the name of. Oh, Tony Stark, of course. How could I forget Tony Stark? Well, I mean, you never have to write passwords properly if you have a password manager. That's why this stream is sponsored by absolutely no one. It would be nice, though. Well, that was such a nice segue, and it would have worked perfectly if I was sponsored. That would have been so funny. Could you imagine it just randomly, like, jumping off of what someone in chat says? Just like, haha, you've triggered my sponsor trap card. Like... If all the picture is your wallpaper... There are very few password management systems that are less secure than that. That's basically the equivalent of having a sticky note. Except the sticky note's only there when your computer's turned on. Except it's really easy to turn on a computer, and then your password is just there. You have a sticky notes turned, no! Oh boy. Please at least tell me you don't do this for your place of work. Please. The stream is sponsored by the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. It is unfortunately not sponsored by Square Enix. Or the game itself. That would be wonderful and amazing and fantastic. And hey, maybe Square Enix, maybe you do want to sponsor me. I play this game at least once a week, and now I'm going to be playing it twice a week. I've been playing it for 2 years, but I'm so stupidly slow. I'm still a fudging sprout stuck in Stormblood because I'm taking my sweet time. But maybe if you want to, like, maybe if you want to sponsor me, I'll play through it sooner and actually get to the end game. I think I've made my point very clear. There's a sticker next to your laptop's trackpad. Right, but not a sticky note with passwords on it, just like a fancy, cool looking, like, little cute sticker, right? Like, that's acceptable. That's okay. Oh god, there's someone at my work at the moment. I say at the moment, she's been there for as long as I've been there, and probably like years and years beforehand anyway. But Celine, please. Fix that. No, there is someone at my work who she likes to procrastinate a lot. By which I mean sometimes she just doesn't have work and she finds herself with not much to do. And so she spends that free time / procrastination time making origami designs that she'll just hand out to the rest of us there. She'll just sort of walk past her desk and be like, here, I made you a fudging paper hat or a dice or a fudging one of those like thingies that you do. You call a number, then you pull out the thing at the end and you're like, aha, it says you're fired. Like whatever. Like one of those chatterboxes. Or alternatively, she just makes fudging stickers and prints them out. And like, I don't know why she has a bunch of sticker paper, like actually like paper with, but she does. And she just makes stickers and she'll just hand us random stickers. I don't have any space on my desk anymore because it's just covered in nothing but stickers. I love it. It's great. But like, also why? However, none of them have my fudging passwords on them because I like to be somewhat responsible and secure. Oh no. Did you know the #1 cause of successful hacking or unauthorized access to accounts is from people leaving their passwords lying around? The more you know. It's not even a fake fact either. I'm pretty sure it's like 100% accurate. You passed all the security checks from you. Sorry. You're telling me you passed all the security checks in the IT department? I believe you. What I'm surprised at is that basic don't keep your passwords on sticky notes security isn't part of the fudging IT security check? Oh boy. That's like security 101. Yeah, see, that's what we do in the office. We have so many fudging sticky notes or papers lying around with like tasks to do. Mind you, for those of you who don't know, I work in a law firm. We all have known him. I can't even be that mad because I get it. Remembering 50,000 different passwords is hard. I don't have the same password set everywhere. Before people try to fudge and get into my accounts, I don't have the same password set everywhere, but I get it. They send videos with questions, I don't check your laptop. Wait. Let two-factor authentication carry. See, I'm glad two-factor authentication exists because it does make it a lot harder for people to get in, even if they do know your password. However, for those of you who are unaware, Celine, I'm looking at you. Two-factor authentication is not flawless. It can be bypassed. It is not a perfect means of security. That's all I'm saying. Like, use it. Absolutely activate two-factor authentication for everything you have. But please keep up your other good practices too. Gotta make him sweat for it. No. You can't be. Oh no, Celine. I said I was looking at you, Celine. I said I was looking at you, and yet you do this to me? I'm fine. I'm fine. You guys don't make me fudging break down every stream. You guys don't make me break down into tears every stream. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. Bypassing is a hassle and kind of rare. Okay, no, this is true. It's not something a lot of people can do. A lot of people don't have the capacity to bypass two-factor authentication. It's not easy. It is rare. However, again, doesn't mean it's impossible. And also, people are more likely to want to like bypass two-factor authentication for accounts they're hacking for. I don't know, like say bank accounts. Or like other things with like a lot of money behind it. So like maybe at least for those ones where they really matter. Maybe don't. Oh, SMS is that fudging. No, I don't. SMS two-factor authentication is so easy to get past. Not that I know how, but like that's... SMSs aren't exactly the most secure means of communication. Yeah, exactly. You can intercept SMSs so easy. Same with emails as well. I'm very fudging shocked that email two-factor authentication exists. And you want to know why? because it's so easy to get access to someone's email, which is usually already linked to the account that someone's trying to log in on. So when you try to log into an account using an email, and the two-factor authentication goes to the same fudging email that the account is on, it kind of like sounds a little silly, and I don't know why it exists personally, like at all. I don't get it. I guess it's to ensure that people actually do have access to the account they're logging in on. But because sometimes you can try to log in on someone's account without actually having access to the email, you just know what the email is, right? Like, so you log in through that. But like, come on. You know? You have an idea for your redemption. If you're not keen, you have other games. Cool. Let me know, K-Fam. Let me know. And I mean, if you want to, you can just redeem the game redemption now, and I'll just fudging talk to you about what game you want to do later. Most times you don't need two-factor authentication if you be careful what you click on. Oh yeah, no, of course. But that goes for every single password security method, right? You don't need to follow any good password standards or practices as long as you are careful what you click on. With the exception of like making sure you don't reuse the password in case the password database gets leaked and then the hashes are like hacked or whatever, people work out what your passwords are. Obviously that happens. But apart from that, all these things where you get to work at 7 AM, the first thing you want to try and remember, the last thing you want to try and remember is your password, and then unlock your phone to find your two-factor authentication. I get it. I just really hope you don't work for a major bank. Please. Don't be working for a major bank. What have you messaged me, K3M? Okay. Okay, K-Tham, I will discuss this with you because I know I've had several discussions about this particular game and my problems with the game and how I feel like those problems can be solved. And I don't remember if you were on stream for those discussions or not, but you were like incredibly close to the only reason I would want to pick up that game again, if that makes sense. But we'll talk about it because I need to work out the specifics of what I do and don't want. But otherwise, I'm down. Just at a hotel. I don't know enough about how hotel management works to know if that's still a good or bad thing or not. But at least it's not a bank, so you got that going for you. Yeah, at the very least, not my bank. No. I'd never want someone to work on my bank. Wait, no, I would never want someone to work on my bank. Actually, yes, I would. That's how banks operate. Good work, AJ. I don't know if that's an upgrade for me. It's not, because I have better ones. Why did I grab it? I don't know. But they kind of look like cool little boots, though. Retransmog, please. I changed my hydrate? What do you mean I changed my hydrate? I have not touched my hydrate. What do you mean? Oh, wait, I want to be Dark Knight again. Yeah, it's still much, just some customer info bookings, yeah. I mean, look, still not great to have customer information able to be stolen by bad password management. But if you get fired, I warned you. Yeah. Outside stream code then, for sure. Also, I'm so sorry I've gotten like next to nothing done in game for like the past like hour. That kind of tends to happen in these streams. I'm so sorry. Where's my next... Wait, where's my quest? Oh, it's at Rauga's Reach. What is your favorite game of all time? Oh, fudge, you cannot... You're not allowed to ask that question of me. You can't ask me that question. Just chilling, no need to rush. Oh, no, I know. But I feel really bad because like there will be streams. Thankfully not this one, I got a lot done this stream, but there have and will be streams where I spend the entire 2.5 hours to 3 hours, however long I'm streaming for, yapping, and I do maybe one quest. I kid you not, I have had streams where I've done a single quest, and it's not even that I've done the whole quest, I just finished off the quest that I was like already mostly complete anyway. It is top tier, but you know what else is top tier? Actually experiencing the game I want to play. No, I agree. I absolutely do love it when I just talk and like we just go off on tangents and chat's great. Like I love the hell out of that. Absolutely, and I prefer it. I prefer it. But I also know people are here because they want to see me actually experience this fantastic game and the story that they've come to know and love, and watch me, a baby sprout, play through it. And then when I don't play through it, I get when people get a little annoyed. You didn't used to be 300? No, hijays were never 300. They've always been, I think, 800, right? I think they're 800. But to answer your question, Katham, I don't know what is my #1 game of all time. But I do know that Final Fantasy XIV is way up there. Outer Wilds absolutely as well. Unfortunately, I've already played it once, so I can never play it again. If you know, you know. World of Warcraft, I still love it. It's not my, I don't want to call it my favorite. It's a game that will always be there for me whenever I want to pick it up. What else? I love Clair Obscur. That's so good right now. Skyrim is always great. Like, it's so hard for me to pick a favorite game. I can't. Please up forever. Hi, Turbo. Welcome back. How was your dinner with the family? What did you eat? The first thing they get is who they cheat in the partners with. Wait, Celine. Wait, Celine. Speaking of cheating in hotels, have you ever played This Bed We Made or seen a playthrough? Celine, I highly fudging recommend it. I think, oh my god. Actually, I just say that to everyone. If you love drama and tea and snooping on people and not minding your own business, play This Bed We Made. This Bed We Made. I'm typing in chat. It's a very short game. It's only a couple of hours long, but it's so good. It's so good. Cool tangent. Do you remember how you calculate the tangent to a curve? Fudge. Is it sine over cos or cos over? No, the answer is no, I don't. Pizza night? Oh, fudge, yes. Love pizza. What pizza did you have? If you need life-saving surgery, the doctor went, if you let me live stream, it'll cost 80% less. Would you do it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, firstly, I recognize that I'm already fudging on camera live streaming on a daily fudging basis. So if my fudging visual like person privacy clearly not an issue, right? Secondly, I'm saving 80% on a surgery that is life-saving, that is already gonna, because it's life-saving, probably gonna cost me so much. And insurance will only cover like part of it. But if I could like, but not only that, a live stream surgery would be such an amazing, useful educational tool for upcoming medical students and surgeons wanting to learn things. And if it's a life-saving surgery, it is something which a lot of people will need to learn, so that way they can save lives, because it's probably not even, like most of the time, it might not even be an easy surgery to make. That knowledge would be so incredibly important for future surgeons. And if I could give that ability for future medical students and surgeons to learn from a life-saving surgery that they will hopefully one day never have to perform, but might have to save someone else's life, absolutely. Absolutely. Favorite game, Pokemon Emerald. Not like the Ruby Sapphire. Oh, you wound me, Redsky. I love Pokemon Ruby. But Emerald is definitely an upgrade, so I can believe that. Pizza night every Thursday? Nice, love that. Multiple favorite games is based. I mean, like, you can't just pick one game. Persona isn't high on the gaming list. Okay, no. So, good news and bad news to me. Yeah? I love Persona 5. Loved the hell out of it. Loved Royal even more. I've played Strikers. It was okay. It was a good continuation, but it wasn't really my thing. And the bad is I've never played another Persona game before. I joined with Persona 5. I currently fudging own Persona 4 Golden, and I do intend on playing it at some point. It's just really intimidating knowing there's a 100-hour game staring you in the face and going, I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that. And then Persona 3 Reload is free on Game Pass. Well, it's not free on it's on Game Pass. So I'm like, that's also on the list, and I want to play them. It's just, that's just so intimidating, you know? Is it worth streaming or does it get too bad? What do you mean? How do you mean does the surgery get too bad? Like, I don't get it. Bad math student. Can't believe we studied maths together. Shut up. It's been fudging. You know how long it's been? It's been 5 years. It's been 6 years. It's been 6 fudging years. I did an entire fudging law degree after we studied maths together. What if you went 50 gifted? No. I'm ignoring that. That's 80% of free healthcare is still free. Well, it might not be free. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if the life-saving surgery is covered by my insurance. Like, I'm fudging that. I'm assuming the spirit of the question. The spirit of the question is I'd have to pay the whole amount. You'd 100% take that deal. 8% is worth it. The consequences content prevent. Exactly. See, that's my logic, Katho. Golden is great and there's a little XP hack too. It's not about the grind. It's about the hundreds of hours of just day-to-day school nonsense. Spin-offs to mid, but you recommend 3 or 4. But Persona is a spin-off. This is true. Although it's a fudging spin-off that's more successful than the main fudging game it's based on, which is wild to me. Love a good bit of Pokemon. Oh, I'm gonna get so hated for this. I've stopped liking Pokemon. It got to the point with Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield, then Scarlet and Violet, where I'm like, I cannot in good faith like Pokemon anymore. I can't do it because Game Freak is a bad company. Please don't sue. They can't make good games. They can't. They can't do it. Every fudging good Pokemon game I've enjoyed has been made by not Game Freak. That's the problem. The Mystery Dungeon games, not Game Freak. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I know a lot of people didn't like it, and it was controversial and it had no post-game, but for the game that did exist, it was incredibly well polished and they absolutely smacked it out of the park with the Elite Four. Not Game Freak. Answer the question. Wait, what question? Wait, what question did I miss? S&T, but like Tactical and Strikers. Yeah, I didn't really like Strikers, so because of that, I didn't want to try Tactical. It's been 9 years since we started. No. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2018. 2018 was when we were doing maths. It's now 2015. There was still maths in... Oh, I see the issue. I continued it on to do genetics and you didn't do genetics, and that's why I was still doing math, and I forgot that you weren't doing math with me. That makes sense. What about Dancing in Starlight? I'm not even fucking touching that. I won't even play Showdown with you anymore. I played it like with you twice. You make it sound like it was a common everyday thing. It should have been. And I understand that you're disappointed and upset, and I am so sorry. I am really horrible at organizing and doing things with friends. I acknowledge this, but I promise it's not personal. I'm just a bad friend. All rhythm games are great games. I'm not a big rhythm fan. You know what ruined it for me? Osu. I play Osu one fudging time on stream. My chat literally spams it in chat every single time I'm not playing it, begging me to play it, so I banned the word. It's banned. Anyway, I also don't like rhythm games because of it. Mario? What do you mean Mario is a spin-off franchise? Hold up, what? Mario is a spin-off? Oh, because... No, I'm confused. How is Mario a spin-off? Oh, that question about the surgeon for 50 gifted? No, I'm not answering that question. The answer's a no. A lot of new Pokemon look uninspiring. No, I don't have a problem with Pokemon designs. I still think the Pokemon designs for the current generations of Pokemon are still as good as the early designs. There've always been some hit or miss designs, and there've always been some fantastic designs. That's just how the Pokemon designs are. I don't think they've gotten any better or worse. People just like to focus on the bad and then use that as their bias towards saying why all the designs look horrible. You just don't feel them anymore. And see, that's so fair, Celine. That's so fair. You just want to play Showdown, dude, just not with randoms. No, that's so fair. We should... I'll talk to you about if we organize just a time at some point, just play some Showdown. Why the fudge not? We haven't played games in ages. I'm down for it, Retsky. I'm down for it. Do I drink energy drinks? Nope. They are not good for the body. They are not healthy, and I already do enough unhealthy eating to cover the fact that I don't drink energy drinks or alcohol or smoke or fudging. Like, I have one bad vice, and it's eating too much junk food. I did genetics, you did calculus, probability, and stats. Yeah, exactly. Mario's a spin-off from Donkey Kong? Really? I knew that there was that whole, like, Mario and Donkey Kong, like, going up the barrels and, like, the thing. I know that was the first time. Fudging Jumpman or whatever the fudge. Rhythm games are great. I'm not denying they're not great. No, I'm not denying that they're great. They are great, Peachy. I can't play them anymore. They've been ruined for me. That's it. That's really it. Mario's a spin-off from the superior game series Luigi's Mansion! Yes! Fudging loved Luigi's Mansion 2. It's the only one I've played. I want to play the others. I have to spend money on it. And I've got so many other 50 bajillion games I want to play. And it's just like, every time I think, ooh, maybe I want to buy Luigi's Mansion 3. And then I see another game and I get it instead. So it's kind of sucks to be me, really. Old Pokemon were never a challenge, we were just children. Yes and no. The yes part because we were children, so of course it was a challenge. But the no part because the old Pokemon games required a level of grinding that did not exist in the current Pokemon games because experience share is way too overtuned now. And you can't turn it off. Having said that, it was never a challenge because it's not challenging to grind up your Pokemon to the appropriate level. It's just fudging time consuming. It's not difficult. So did the difficulty of the Pokemon games change? No, the grinding was just removed. I see your recent message there, Celine. Same brain. This is cool Olive themed Pokemon. Yeah, like, I like the designs of Pokemon. That's like, I like the Pokemon designs. That's about it. Then they finish a Fire Red Nuzlocke. I didn't even know you. No, I did know you're doing one. That's a lie. Luigi's Mansion it's such a good series. It's so good. You haven't played the most recent Pokemon stuff? You just don't think any Pokemon... No, it wasn't a challenge, it was just grinding. That's really all it was. However, having said that, one exception, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl Elite Four, they are an actual challenge because for God knows what reason, they decided to give the fudging Elite Four teams competitive fudging movesets and items. And apparently every time you beat the Elite Four, the next time you face them, they get harder. And then they get harder again. And they actually fudging changed up the Elite Four in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Out of fudging nowhere. There was no warning. The other gym leaders or anything weren't hard. You go into the Elite Four, you get absolutely bodied. You have to shower. See you, Project. Thank you for being here. Good luck on the download of Final Fantasy. I'll see you around, maybe in-game. Who knows? Picking Squirtle was so... You absolutely screwed up picking Squirtle. Diamond was the most difficult in your opinion, even if you get to level 100 using strategy for the first time. Are you talking about the original Diamond or Brilliant Diamond, the remake? You got one more moving ability left and one more region to clear for Shaman King. I don't even know what Shaman King is. There's one game you want back and it's Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth. Oh boy, I'm gonna get... Oh boy. Guys, please forgive me. I don't like the Lord of the Rings. I couldn't sit through the movies. I got bored. I understand that this is controversial, and I am wrong for this. However, Layla's not even giving it a try, so go yell at Layla. Layla never even tried. Don't get mad at me, I gave it a go. I'm so sorry, Layla, I appreciate you, but come on, I have to defend myself here. Brilliant Diamond switched everything up so bad. It's not controversial, it's criminal. No, it's fine, it's fine. I'm innocent. Watch him with me then. Ask me out for movies. That's such a fudging power move. It's like, okay, I'll watch Lord of the Rings, but we have to make it a date. And it worked too. Nice job, guys. I'm glad we have come to this amazing agreement in my stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. I helped facilitate this. This is me. This is all my doing. We'd be married if you went on different homeworlds. God, I feel that. Not like because I can relate, because I can't, but like time zones suck, and some of my best friends are on the opposite side of the world. So like it hurts. I understand. I get it. In the manga, after they qualify for a tournament, all the contestants get kicked out of the plane while in the air. He just goes, I'm gonna hit the ground at full speed. What are we talking about? This, hold on, this isn't Lord of the Rings. I'm missing something. You're setting for your FC later because Layla and you can't marry. Can we have an F in chat for Nemea and Layla? You can never be together because they're too far away. In game, obviously. I like to think of Homeworlds as like actually just being somewhere on the complete opposite side of the fudging real like planet of Eorzea somehow. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I love the worlds apart. Aww. Celine, don't admit to crimes on stream. That rhymed, so it has to be true. I also just realized what time it was. I need to fudging think about finishing up stream soon, even though I don't want to do it. I want to finish stream, but I have work tomorrow. I almost said uni out of fudging habit. Oh my god, I haven't been to uni in fudging years. You'll forever be my secret. This is Nemea, I hate to break it to you. I met you today, and that is like the least secret thing about you. Ah, oh, Peachy fudge. English isn't your first language? Legitimately could not tell Sloan. When you said stole, you meant borrowed. Suspicious, suspicious, suspicious. I don't believe you. You actually are fluent in English and you're just lying. Wait, Shaman King is not just a game, it's a fudging... It's on Netflix. I'm very lost and confused. Okay, I'm gonna go over these things, get them done, and then call the stream from there. And I'll be playing again tomorrow, though. Also, Peachy, I know you say you have you redeemed 5 more minutes. I know that. I accept that. However, consider, by the time I get this done, it will have been 5 minutes, so... Do you have a PhD in stream talk? You just said serious for serious. I have a PhD in stream talk. Just kidding. No, I don't. Like, yeah, I know. That's not a thing. Can you imagine you actually just go to uni and you get a fudging PhD in like fudging using Twitch emotes and like Kappa? Oh, it was an anime manga and then they made games first. Oh. See, I don't know these things. I've never heard of Shaman King before I saw K-Fam streaming it the other day. Give me a sec. Oh, Peachy, what are you gonna do? Please spare me. I have to go to work tomorrow. Insane video on languages. Do tell. I have the food. I'm not uncultured. I just don't know much anime because I've never really been interested in anime at all. Not uncultured. I'm just differently cultured. Okay, get it right. I could call you uncultured because you don't care about a thing that I enjoy. That doesn't make it true. Retsky, can you permit Celine to send a link in chat, please and thank you? You never heard of it before the games either? See? It's not just me! It's not just me! I'm expecting a message from Retsky being like, I don't know how to permit people. Oh my god, he did it. Well, I think he did it? That should have worked. Why didn't that work? Yeah, that didn't work. Sorry, Celine. It's okay. It's just a 1 second timeout. It's okay. Guys, for those of you who are not me and you can't see the message, that's what Celine sent. That's what I'm thinking as well, but I didn't think you needed to. Maybe you do. This is just for testing purposes. Oh, fudge. You do need the @ That's so weird. I didn't think you used to need it. Well, doesn't matter because the link's been sent anyway. But now we know, guys. Now we've learned. Australia's pretty bad from anime when we were kids. Oh, absolutely. We fudging got like 3 anime and they were shown at like 7 AM on like kids cartoon channels and that was it. Yeah, Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh probably wasn't even anime. Yu-Gi-Oh was Western, isn't it? Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Pokemon. I don't know, man. But yeah, no, PG. We Australian TV, like, we did not get anime when we were kids. We got like nothing. And of course, Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball did not interest me in the slightest. These days, I understand the mistake. I've seen One Piece on Netflix, the live action one, and actually kind of want to watch the original. So I understand. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was Western or not. But we got Yu-Gi-Oh as well, and we got Pokemon. Look, I'm only a mod, so Sevens doesn't ban you for existing. This is so true, but with being a mod come, like, no responsibilities because I never ask you to do anything. Wait, you weren't on about... Wait, what were you mad about then, Peachy? What were you mad about? Hold on. I need one more Aether Current here, and I think that's from doing the main quest. No, it's not. What gives me the Aether Current then? Maybe it's a later quest. Good Dragon Ball, Shinzo, never heard of it. Yeah, fudge these. Okay, yeah, I don't know half of those. Avatar Lost Airbender? No, that's not anime. You guys are gonna hate me for this one. I watched Avatar for the very first time during COVID. I'd never seen it before. I watched it for the first time in COVID and I loved the hell out of it. It's my favorite. Want to watch Party One Piece? I don't know if I have time for a watch party. I mean, I'd be interested. I just don't know if I have time for one. You cannot be asked to watch 5,000 episodes of random series to catch up. And yeah, and see, that's a turn off for me too. 100% agreed. Didn't even read the game. What? Wait, Peachy, what have I missed? Peachy, you're telling me I didn't even read the game. What are you talking? I've scrolled up through your chat too. I didn't even know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry, Peachy. I'm lost. Please explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old. Why would you hate me for that? No, because some people think it's crazy that I didn't have a childhood. I didn't, but... Oh, this is the Aether Current I need to do. It's not like you said the best movies ever are bad and boring. True, I feel like I set the bar so low I can no longer hurt anyone. You know, maybe that was the plan. Maybe the goal was to tell you that I hated Lord of the Rings. Well, I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. So that way I could say a whole bunch of other controversial stuff and you guys just won't even bat an eye. Because it doesn't matter anymore. I've already told you that I'm not that smart. Maybe that's just how I want to come across. Maybe I just want to seem like I'm not that smart so you guys are entertained by my presence. Didn't even notice your character. Wait, you were in game? Oh no, Peachy. Oh no, Peachy, I didn't notice. Oh, Peachy, I'm so sorry. Oh, Peachy, please forgive me. You'd bully me into setting up a channel for discussing a series? Wait, you mean like a Discord channel for discussing like TV shows and stuff? I could do that. Although I have been thinking about redoing the whole Discord so I have less individual channels for individual things and more like I'll make a channel for like all games or like a channel for all TV series and then we set up threads or like forum or like whatever inside each one so people can just ignore the ones I don't care about. You came into shot? I am entertaining, so it's working! Not even a streamer. Peachy. Peachy? Peachy, come back to me. Find me again after this cutscene. Find me again and I'll give you a gift. I'll apologize. I'll do a real apology, I promise. I'm only interested when I interact with chat. It certainly does help. I do agree. I do agree. Without chat, it's a struggle. It's also so incredibly quiet without background music, actually. This is unnerving. You are what we call in the writing industry a reactive character. Is that a fudging thing? Is Layla still here? I think Layla is. Layla popped in, like, Layla messaged like 3 minutes ago. I don't know, maybe they're lurking. I don't know. Layla can do whatever Layla wants to do. You know where I am? North, right next to the Aetherite, somewhere. No, I know it's a thing. I just didn't know it was a thing in the writing industry. I knew it was a thing, like, generally for, like, stuff. Browsing for G-Post. You gotta show, Layla. Your last G-Poses you sent were good. I need to see these ones too. Only if you want, of course. You trying to brush up on your writing for D&D? Yeah, no, that's so fair. Look, see, here's the problem, right? I don't want to be purely reactive because there's so much value and you get so much out of actually like fudging leading and doing stuff yourself. I'm just really bad at it. I need like someone to bounce with. Like, I don't know. And I do that pretty well, I think. If I don't say so myself. Did you guys make me cry while we did with Ducky? I'm sorry, Selena, I have no idea what you're talking. Peachy. I said I was gonna give you a gift. I don't want to see you blow yourself up. God dang it. Online you're a fudging monster. You just fudging let it all out. Like all your pent up like energy, you just go. You got someone who will DM and they play. I'm not reviving both of you. I'm gonna end stream with you both being dead there, and you're gonna have to get yourselves up. You got someone who will DM and they play a one shot with a D&D 5e mod that adds 14 to. Ooh, that can be really cool. And also really complicated, I feel like. There's so much to add. Can I get your fudging monsters your sound bit? Yeah, if you've like clipped it or you marked down when it happened, I'll add it as your sound bit, but I do not have the time to go searching for it. I'll put a stream marker down just for you. Okay, well, I'm so sorry, Mystic, but I do owe Peachy an apology for missing her like 5 times. So she gets the res. You just gotta slow down. You're so hyped you can D&D, you don't care about normal D&D, but you want to play 14 version. And that's so fair too. Like, that's how people get into things, is they might not actually like the original, but if they see like somewhat of a mod or a change or something like that, that matters to a lot of people. That's how people get interested. And then who knows, you might even go from that to wanting to play the original D&D because you like it so much. That's how people join communities, right? That's how it happens. D&D was always hard to get into. I do find that interesting because 5th edition is meant to be like super beginner friendly. You gotta head off to bed too. That's so fair. I will be heading off to bed as well, KFM. I'm like so fudging tired. You DM games for me for a while. It is so true, and that was so fun. I feel like I'm like behind in chat. I don't know if I am behind in chat. Yeah, it's very newbie friendly. Exactly. Like, not to say like, oh, it's Layla's fault for not being able to get into it. Obviously not. Like, it's noob friendly, but that doesn't mean it's friendly for everyone to get into, right? Like, they're two very different things. It just surprises me because most of the time when people think about it being hard to get into like an RPG is because of the rules and mechanics and stuff. But I'm assuming from Layla saying that they've played other TTRPGs that it's not necessarily the rules and mechanics. So that's fair. It could have been anything. It could have been the world. It could have been just the classes they didn't like. Like, I don't know. It's so funny though, because for the longest time I thought Retsky actually hated Pika because Pika chirped and sang and stuff during D&D sessions. And then I find out like not even a year ago that actually it was all a bit, and he like, as much as like he didn't like when Pika chirped and stuff, he doesn't hate Pika at all, and I got fudging stunned. I was shocked, I was surprised, I was like flabbergasted. Gasted? I can pronounce words properly, I promise. You love spiders, but Nim says you're crazy for trying to make one a yeah, no, I agree with Nim. What the fudge, Celine? What the fudge? I'm Australian, and I don't mess with fudging spiders. I was a bit the whole time. You didn't even care when Pika was chirping. Oh, god dang it. I was lied to and I believed every second of it. Just like how I believed Retsky had never seen Star Wars for 4 fudging years. It's overwhelming to people who've never tried D&D in terms of maths. Oh, because there were like so many books and like it's, yeah, okay. No, the volume of it all. Totally get that. No, not maths. Mass, as in amount. M-A-S-S. M-A-S-S, Retsky. Read Layla's message. You're chasing Blackwood. No, Celine, no, you stupid. You can't tell me you have bad security practices and you chased deadly fudging spiders. Black fudging widows? You're insane! Those kill you! Easily! Anyway, this is where I fudging leave. Thanks for joining. I'm going before I get driven more fudging insane. Then actually kill it's a myth? I squint at you with my fudging Australian spider phobia. If you'd want a game again, big limited sources, and that's so fair, Retsky. That's so fair. Personally, like I'm the opposite. I like having as many sources as possible because I know people love to like they come up with like a really cool and fun idea and they want to go with it, and I don't want to be the person to be like, actually, can we not use that? But totally get the opposite, being a DM where you're like, okay, we're gonna stick with these sources, come up with like the best idea you can using this knowledge, and then that way you have more control and it's a lot easier to handle and balance and do stuff with. Both sides are so valid and they can both be so fun. I'm just very much the opposite style. You know what I mean? Not that there's anything wrong with any of them. Everyone plays the game differently anyway. Every table is different, every DM is different, every play is different. They're very handle friendly, they just hide under your fingers. No. So here's the thing, guys. Hi, yes, I'm Australian, but that doesn't fudging matter. I have severe arachnophobia and I will die. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We're gonna find someone to raid, by the way. Same, Peachy. Same. It's more hella sick than kill. Okay, I'd rather be neither. Volume stuff, Shadowrun, Anarchy. Shadowrun was something that like intrigued me to begin with. I don't know much about Shadowrun, but I feel like I would like want to play it. You know, I don't know. It seems cool. Oh yeah, our spiders are fudging huge. They're terrifying. You just can't be stuffed buying and reading new stuff. See, that's fair, Retsky. The way I work is if a player has it and wants to use it, they just need to tell me like what rules and stuff they have, and then I'll just go with that. And I'll just like double check everything they do. But apart from that, I don't really care if I don't have the source myself, as long as I have access to it when I need it, if that makes sense. Thank you for being here, Turbo. I appreciate it. And thank you everyone as well for being here. You guys are amazing. And for those of you who are new here and don't know this, this is 30 minutes past my normal stream time because you guys didn't let me leave, but also because I didn't want to leave, you know? So thank you for everything, for being here. I appreciate it. We're gonna go say hi to one of my friends. No, Retsky, you know the rules. 5 more minute stream only works if I'm still in the game. I'm not in the game. No. I'm so behind on chat. My friend said the bats are pretty big too. The bats are pretty big, but they're not scary. Players one-upping the DM isn't a bad... Oh no, it's absolutely not a bad thing. That's sort of what you want as a DM, is for someone to one-up you, right? What you don't want is the DM wanting to one-up the players after they've one-upped them as like an act of revenge. That's when it gets a little toxic and not great. You can send me the 14 multi 5. Each? That'd be really cool to look through. I don't know if I'd ever use it, but I'd love to have a look. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here, Celine. Thank you everyone for being here as well. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the fudging chats. Thank you for the hanging out, for joining me, for the dungeon, for those of you who joined. Just thank you all for existing. I appreciate every last one of you. You're all incredible people, and you're the reason I enjoy streaming so much. It's to hang out with people like you, because it's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun, you know? Oh, 14 does have its own TTRPG. I completely forget about that. If only you had 5 more minutes to catch up in the chat. Listen. Not tonight. I gotta go to bed. It's 9:30. I need to go to bed. You obviously had to tweak stuff in the 14 one because the balancing was whack. Yeah, that's fair. You take care of the cuddly creatures. They're fudging terrifying, fudging deadly animals. Ah. I've never understood people who like spiders and want to keep them as pets. You guys are fudging insane. I won't judge you, but you're insane. Yeah, the balancing adjustments on for the DM. If you guys want to continue talking as well, I know that the stream's going to end and you're going to get a cut off. But if you're not in the Discord already, definitely go into the Discord. Join there. We've got like 50 bajillion chats that are never used, and I need to redo the whole thing, but that's not the point. The point is go say hi, talk to each other in there, keep up the conversation, talk about your D&D and your Final Fantasy and your spider addiction weirdos. I'm gonna go head out. Go say hi to Selena. Selena is one of my longtime friends from university, from my first degree in like 2016 or 2017 when we met. So go say hi to them. They've recently started streaming. They're a VTuber. They're playing a lot of Fields of Mystery and they do a lot of Minesweeper. So go give them your love and support and all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna get some sleep. I'll be back again playing Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow because it's Final Fantasy Fridays. So well, it's Friday in my time zone. Duh. So we're gonna be playing more 14 tomorrow. Maybe actually finishing the base Stormblood. And the raid happened because I'm silly. Okay, bye.